we live?
We're live. We're live. Here we go. Special podcast for everybody out there. This is episode, I believe, 5.
This is number 5.
Number 5. Five time. Willie Cox, our only viewer that watches every single podcast for an hour and a half every single time, is here live in person.
I'm a loser.
I can't believe it. It's also your fault that we're drafting this way as well.
This is why I'm here.
This is your fault.
Always why I'm here.
How do you feel about the league doing this for you?
I mean,
that we're doing an extra draft. We're going to go through the third round today.
I can't say enough about how much the league has done for me this year. This is a tough year when it comes to, I had prior obligations that I couldn't get out of. And, you being commissioner, I know you fucking cry and complain, and every other week you're fucking putting tail between your legs and you're going to cry in the porta potty. But it's, no other commissioner would have done this. Corey was the commissioner before you. He was a good commissioner. He may have cheated like 15 times, but he was a good commissioner. He's fixing the toilet. I don't know if you guys see this.
I want to put it closer to me because you're just trashing me right now.
So this is going to be everybody else that faces against me this year. They're going to get that toilet trophy. It's not only going to be for the second place. It's going to be for second through the fucking 12th place.
What was your favorite podcast so far?
I think my favorite podcast was probably the last one. Because I got more information out of that one than any other one because everyone wasn't smashed.
That's true. Why did you pick Leonard Fournette right there?
I picked Leonard Fournette
for your second pick in the first round.
So I didn't have a second round pick. I made a mistake. Kind of made a mistake on trading out of the second round. I didn't. He wasn't going to be there regardless for my second round pick or not. So I traded up to get Leonard Fournette, number 11 in the first round. I feel like he's going to be a first-round talent this year. I feel like next year he's going to be a first-round pick, whether it's maybe early second, late first round. I think he's going to be there.
Where does he finish out of all running backs?
Out of all running backs, he's going to be a top 7 running back.
Top 7.
I agree.
The crowd doesn't like it. The crowd's hating it.
Well, the crowd is 8, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
27.
All right. So you say top 7 and McCoy's top 5?
I mean, McCoy's been top 5. When he's healthy, McCoy's top 5 anyway.
Yeah.
So I drafted him as a top 5 running back.
How many yards for Fournette this year?
200.
I'm going to say 1,208 total. I mean, 10 total touchdowns.
Okay. So I'm guessing 8 rushing because you said 8 right there.
I'd say 8 rushing, 2 receiving.
Thanks, bro. Okay.
Definitely for Fournette.
So you already went 2 running backs.
Yeah.
We're revealing picks here. We're going from you all the way down to me, possibly Howie, maybe in the middle of this podcast right here. All right, I'm going to give you 3 minutes. You can talk about anything you want. This is an open forum for you.
3 minutes?
And you can also make your pick and talk about your pick as well. So you get 3 minutes.
So
10 seconds ago.
I drafted Gronkowski in the second round. Whether you like it or not, you can go fuck yourself. I don't care. For my 4th pick in the first 3 rounds, I picked Demaryius Thomas. So let me throw this bad boy up in the list here.
High and tight, I like it.
I had 2 running backs, a tight end. To me, he's the most consistent wide receiver the last 4 or 5 years. Tom can't say anything. The dude has AIDS. It doesn't matter.
Too strong. That's it.
He drafted Todd Gurley in the fucking.
He drafted a pig too. He drafted Lamar Miller.
Yeah, I mean exactly. Lamar Miller's a pig.
Don't worry about me. Worry about yourself.
So I drafted Demaryius Thomas because I don't like Dak Prescott in Dallas. And Doug Baldwin, I don't know where he is because who knows where Russell Wilson's going to be this year.
I'm going to chime in real quick. You got 2 running backs already. You got McCoy. You got Fournette.
Yeah.
That's your 1 and 2 right there.
Yeah.
Gronk's a wide receiver 1. Gronk in his best season had 220 to 240 points.
Which is
even in a bad season, he's at 180, which is comparable to a lot of wide receiver 1s right there as well.
Absolutely.
So going to Demaryius Thomas, you're going the safe pick. Like you're going to want somebody that gets 1,000 yards. He had only 4 touchdowns last year.
He was hurt. He only played, 6 games?
Played way more than that. I don't know where you're getting 6 games out of. This is why this is ridiculous.
This is the beer stock, and I
Okay.
thought we were talking about Gronk.
You smell beer.
I'm talking about Demarius, but
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
you're just,
He played-
you're just
he
losing
played-
more time
he
right
played
now.
every
That's
game.
fine.
Fuck the time. Who cares? You go.
I care.
This is you go to hour and 20 every goddamn podcast.
Why should I give you
Why
extra
does that
time when I give you this whole entire draft right now? I'm giving you all your picks right now. We shouldn't even be picking, like, this should be it.
You're right.
We shouldn't even be going after
matter?
this.
I agree.
Who's finishing last place this year?
All right. Whoa. So on my way here,
Bro.
Ton. On my way here,
Yo, Stone Cold.
Ton made.
Take that before you make this comment.
All right, hold on. I need to drink some Fireball.
Can't say Fireball.
God damn.
I know it's been a rough week for you because
It's
you
a
got
rough
kicked
life
out.
for me.
Well,
I
you
have
got-
fucking twins.
It was a rough life because Trump kicked you out of the army. You know, the transgender thing going on.
And that-
You ever consider just going
You know
into
what?
like one
And that's
like
a really-
neutral like
That's
you
a
know,
really
gender?
big thing too. That's a really big thing too. And now I wasn't gonna back Hillary before, but I'm definitely backing her now.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Because-
get into fucking
We won't.
I love that.
All right,
Team Trump.
let me stop.
You're
this now.
losing time right now.
I
I still want to know who's coming in
I
last
don't even
place.
care. So on my way here, Tan had horrible picks to begin with. On the way here, Tan decided to trade out of the second round. He had 2 picks in the second round. He traded one with T-Guns, and he traded one with Pat O'Leary. Both of them went with quarterbacks who are going to almost guarantee get 20
How do you
plus.
feel that Tom Brady went before Rodgers really quick?
Honestly, it really doesn't matter.
Hands on, yeah.
They're both going to get 20 plus points a game.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely feel like Rodgers.
Can you tell me who the fuck's gonna finish in last place?
Tom.
Tom.
100%.
Who's finishing in first place? Who's gonna win if it's not you?
Howie.
It's definitely not Howie. Quietly, I'm gonna say Baez.
Wow, Baez. Oh, crowd
probably-
laughing at
And
that.
I'm gonna say Baez. I'm gonna say Baez because
You want
that dude
T-Guns
doesn't say
there.
a fucking word to anybody.
I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. Say whatever you want. We're gonna have you back at another time.
All right,
It's
you
gonna
better.
be a very quick
You better.
podcast. We have a lot of people to get through.
Fuck him.
30 seconds. Go ahead. Whatever you want to talk about.
Leonard Fournette's gonna win the Rookie of the Year. I'm calling it right now. He's gonna have more yards than any other rookie running back. He's gonna finish the top 7 running back out of all the running backs. And the commish will not make the playoffs. I have nothing else to say.
I mean, that's
about
not bold. I've missed the playoffs a couple
Commish-
times in the past. So
He'll finish higher than Tan, but I also think that fucking ant on the ground is gonna finish higher than Tan. Commish will not make the playoffs. I don't even have to finish.
thank you for coming on. Good luck in Buffalo. I hope you lose service and we're gonna auto draft you the whole time. Thank you for coming on.
Who's
so
up next?
Demarius Thomas was picked right there. We're in the 3rd round right here. Next pick was a trade. Red Zone was supposed to be the pick, and it's this guy T-Guns. By the way, glad for you to show up right now. You never wanted to be on the commissioner's corner, and now you're taking the
I'm here.
I'm gonna give you.
Hey, time out. I want a round of applause for him for showing up.
Hooray! You literally deserve this trophy.
So, every
But-
year. Alright, so I drew
Why do you have to get so close? Like, why do you have to get so close right now?
Who is Commissioner? Come into the
I'm here. I'm in the view.
Commissioner. Who is the most consistent visitor of the headquarters?
It's typical that Sheets has to stand right behind you because
Who?
that's like
Don't
who
ignore
drafts
the
your team.
question. Do
That's-
not ignore the
I'm
question.
just letting you know.
Who is the most consistent visitor of the headquarters?
Sucking up.
I'd be saying Sheets because he lives.
He lives here. The visitor. Who is the most consistent visitor of the headquarters?
He's not in this league.
In this league. Just tell the viewers who it is.
You are. You've done great.
So how am I a coward? I show up here every single week. I am here once a week.
Tom Holloway, the person, great guy. Love Tom Holloway. T-Guns, not so much.
So they have trashed me on
by the
these
way,
podcasts.
have you watched other podcasts, by the way? Because if you're touching someone, you're going to get docked a pick. Because you're touching me right now.
I don't have any picks left to be docked. I traded them all. I traded all my picks. Listen, I'm not a coward.
You really shouldn't have showed up because you're just embarrassing yourself for like just to be recorded. You're literally embarrassing.
Let's
yourself.
just go on to the featured podcast. What do you have in store for me? Look at the jersey. So I took Aaron Rodgers right here.
Are you gonna
I
beat me
traded
week
up.
one?
Took Aaron Rodgers. Yes.
You can't even look me in the eye when you say that.
Yes, I will beat you. So far, I have 2 RB1s. 2 guys are gonna go. Two stacked running backs. I got a quarterback, and I got a pick coming up right now. So who's hosting this podcast? Is it me or you? Ask me questions. Let's go.
I just want to know, first of all, why you're sitting so close to the computer.
I don't know where to sit. I don't know where to sit. Should I sit back here? Since I'm a coward,
I know you're trying to show off your guns and everything
cowards
like that.
sit over here. Is this where cowards sit?
What's going on right there?
We'll get to that. We will get to that.
You're sitting far away, I think.
Because I want to prove I'm not a coward. I show up to the headquarters of this fantasy league every single week. I am here. I am here. Let's continue on.
I think you're embarrassing yourself. I've just been trying to be professional the whole entire time.
All right, yeah.
That's it.
All right.
So hey, let's talk about a couple of your picks right here. So you took Todd Gurley.
Yep.
Why you like Todd Gurley over
Featured
Jordan
running
Howard?
back. Featured running back. Got it. It's a whole new offense over there. All right. They're featuring Todd Gurley. He's gonna be the guy over there.
Featured for the last 2 fucking years.
Who else is on the Rams this year? I mean, who else is gonna get the ball in right? Tavon Austin? You guys have been saying Tavon Austin for the last 3 years. He sucks.
We gotta. I'm sorry. I want to give you more time another time.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
You went Todd Gurley. Why'd you go Lamar Miller?
Just a consistent guy. He's gonna get his 100 yards. He's gonna get his work. When he gets a touchdown, it'll be a good week. He'll get 100 yards and a touchdown. Very solid guy.
I admit, you trading up to get Aaron Rodgers, which you're wearing the
Good
jersey right now.
fucking
pick.
Great pick.
Great pick.
I think picking
Best
Brady
His entire career.
over Rodgers is a mistake. I mean, Brady
Yeah,
he'll
that's
average like
safe.
17 points, 20 points. Like you'll have other guys. Like Aaron Rodgers will double that in a week.
Real quick, like when I traded for that pick, I wanted Des Bryant there, and I saw O'Leary. He's a rookie to this league.
You don't have to shout. Everyone can hear you.
All right, let me talk a little quiet. So when I traded for that pick, I wanted Des Bryant, but O'Leary ended up going with Tom Brady, leaving Aaron Rodgers on the board. That's a can't miss guy right there. Real quick, we'll take
for the working man.
Quick shot of Grey Goose.
Why for the working man?
Be a sponsor. What is out there? Advertising.
All right, so Aaron Rodgers, dude, that's a no-brainer. I was
think
gonna go
it's a
Des Bryant there, but Aaron Rodgers still on the board. I'll take him.
Week 1 makes me a little bit worried that you picked Aaron Rodgers.
Who are you playing week 1?
I'm playing probably the second worst guy in the league, and
Not the worst though. Not the
Second
worst.
worst.
We're making improvements.
Yeah,
I
you're off
don't know
by one game. I think who had a better season last year? You or Bias?
Bias. I beat Bias. I did
The most
beat Bias
competitive.
head to head, but he had a better year than
Hey, who
I
better you last year than Corey?
No, but everyone.
He actually had the
11
same
guys.
record as Corey last year.
David had a better year than Corey last year. But why are we talking about Corey right now? So I took Aaron Rodgers. All right, yeah. Take your drink. Wait, actually, before I want to start this podcast off by.
The podcast started 12 minutes ago.
I know. I didn't get my chance. Hey, I was under fire right away. I just want to.
I just don't find it fair that Wilcox only had 3 minutes and you had like 5 minutes already. So why don't you make your pick? Talk about your pick.
Before I talk about
You're much better.
Before I
You're
talk
more
about my pick,
proficient.
I just want to congratulate you on bringing this podcast to the league. I think it's a great feature that we add onto the league. This has been a great league, but this is
it was Tan's idea, by the way.
I don't care whose idea it was. I want to congratulate you.
Yeah, who cares what fucking idea it was?
I know you want to make out with me right now. What are you gonna do for your pick right here?
Which pick? Not
The one that you have right now. The one that you have right now.
All right, so
Who's pick?
I got 2 RB1s already. I got my RBs out of the way.
2 trash RB1s.
Better than any other running backs in your roster.
Big.
Todd Gurley will finish ahead. Todd Gurley will finish ahead of Le'Veon Bell, and he took him
I'll take
3rd
both of
overall.
mine over.
I traded out of the first round to draft the guy that'll be
At least one.
better than him.
Are you gonna make your pick?
Yeah, so
So I think both of his are.
so I got my running backs. I got my quarterback.
I'll say that.
The only thing I need a wide receiver
They're
1.
not gonna see that at home.
I need a wide
You can see
receiver
the guy,
1.
You can see it. Look at that. Styling profiling right there.
Why not throw the X up for my wide receiver 1, Des Bryant, baby? So we're going Des Bryant right here.
Make sure you
High
put
and
it
tight,
in.
please.
Higher.
So-
You fucking dropped
Put
it.
it high, bro.
You almost picked him in the 4th round right there.
Fubbarooski going on right here,
Well,
boy.
you already lost.
Hey, goes right there in the square.
You almost picked him.
Hey!
Nice pick. So we go Des Bryant. Yeah, I needed my first wide receiver.
Real quick.
Taking him in the 4th round.
Real quick, are you worried about his first 6 matchups? 5 of the first 6 matches playing very tough secondaries.
Listen. I got guys that carry me the first 4 weeks. I got Aaron Rodgers. He's gonna put up 30 points a week.
Did Aaron Rodgers?
I got 2 running backs. I got 2 running backs that can go for 100 yards and a touchdown.
30 points a week.
T-Guns, did Aaron?
I'm not worried about
T-Guns, did
those.
Aaron Rodgers carry spreadsheets the first half of last year? I'm just.
Why are we talking about last year?
Because you just said.
Why are we talking about last year?
That's fine. That's fine. Okay.
He's so caught up on last year what I did last year.
30 seconds. Talk about what you need to talk about. This is it. You're free form. Go ahead.
Listen. This was my chance to make a statement before I got kicked out of this league. I'm making a statement. I took 2 RB1s. I got a wide receiver 1. I got a QB1. I'm running the shit this year. I'm freaking dropping the mic right here. Let's go!
So I would just like to state before I bring on the next guest.
Congratulations.
I would just like to state. I used to think Corey wanted to be the center of attention, but of course this guy wants.
I do want to congratulate Babs on bringing this podcast. I think it's a great feature of this league. Thank you, Ton, for giving me Aaron Rodgers. Thank you, Corey, for giving me Des Bryant. Thank you for this league, giving me a championship this year. You guys made it easy for me.
By the way,
Thank you.
you're getting docked another pick for touching me. And
I don't care about getting Dr. Pick. My team's already stacked. You can have all of my last round picks. Team's already stacked.
You've had more than enough time. Can you please leave?
And drinks.
Who's up next?
What's up?
Well, the next pick is a person who doesn't trade it yet, and that's Gilman.
Come on, Gilman, come sit on my lap, baby.
Fuck out of here,
Let's
Santa
go.
Claus.
Let's go, baby. You guys won't see me. You guys
more presents.
won't see me till the championship round.
10th place is really good. 10th place, awesome.
I
10th place is good.
Gilman, I apologize about that.
Don't apologize.
I
You guys
just
coming fucking 8th place again. 8th to 10th.
let me fix
You're
this.
very consistent. I'll give you that.
He was so excited. I know you set up. Can you just? I have a thing with the
Get the
seating
fuck away from
arrangements.
me.
Exactly.
Shit.
Exactly.
You're not shit
Hey, well,
either.
listen.
Neither is fucking Tom Holland.
Can I tell you
10th
something?
place. Congratulations.
Can we just throw the X up real
Yeah,
quick?
get
the fuck
Everybody
out
at home. Everybody at home.
10th place.
The X up.
10th place for
Throw
Tom
the X up,
Holloway.
baby.
Hey.
10th place.
What about the fucking trophy here for Brian Babikin?
Lev Bell and Marshawn
All right,
Lynch
get the
suspended
fuck
for the
out of
game.
here.
Smoking
Fuck out of
marijuana.
here. Both of you.
We are.
My time to shine. 10th place.
And people
Next
watching
week.
at home, this is why I do not want to be commissioner anymore. And it literally just proved itself right in front of me. Just shows it.
10. What's up?
In the last couple podcasts that you haven't listened to, I'm pretty sure.
I haven't listened to any of them.
I wouldn't either. I've
Bunch of
said
bullshit.
that I think you're going to win the championship this year. You are there in the
High
playoffs.
praise.
You make the least amount
High praise.
of transactions during the
That's
year. You hold on to a team
Yeah.
and you wait to the end and you
I'm
make
gonna
it
do the
there.
same thing
You do
again.
make it there at the end.
I'm gonna do that.
I think you will make the championship game this year. You've been in the semifinals a couple times. People don't think about that.
Semifinals don't mean shit.
They don't mean shit to you, but I think
They
it'll
don't
be
mean
there.
shit to me.
So why don't you talk about Le'Veon Bell? I know
Le'Veon
you picked him early for a
Yeah.
Charger,
Yeah.
but
For a charger?
well, I had to give you a Charger. I said
Yeah.
I'll give you a phone charger if you make.
Who do you take?
Yeah.
Who do you take those?
What do you think about his
other
holdout? What do you think about Le'Veon Bell's holdout
What do you think
situation
about
right
his
now?
hold-on situation? He's gonna hold down another, like, 2 weeks tops. And he's gonna come into training camp. He should be a top running back. He should be a top paid running back. He is the best running back in the game.
I agree.
He is the best in the game.
I agree.
When healthy, he is coming off a groin injury. I will say that against the
No,
Patriots.
he's been looking
Groin
fast.
surgery.
Let's
Groin
go, baby.
surgery, not
Go
groin
shut
injury.
the fuck up. He didn't have surgery. Shut the fuck
did.
up. No,
didn't.
he didn't.
Didn't.
No, he did not.
I'll show you.
But he is still the best running back in the game.
medical records.
I saw DJ go. I saw Zeke go. I had Zeke last
videos.
year. He fucking awesome. He's
Yeah.
a tremendous running back. But I believe that Le'Veon Bell is the best running back in the game. When you took Zeke and DJ, you traded Zeke.
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell is the best running back in the game.
I just went with my gut feeling. We talked about
That's
it
my
beforehand.
boy.
And I
Le'Veon
went with my gut
Bell's
feeling.
my boy.
I thought the Steelers are not going to be anything. I mean, Bell, I've watched him working out all offseason. He looks like a beast. He's ready to go. I mean, he is.
He's coming in. He's gonna get franchise.
Him and
tagged.
DJ are
He's
together.
franchise
Yeah,
tagged. He
yeah.
understands that. He's gonna come into training camp late, and he will play. The
You know,
entire
they did
season.
offer him a contract, and he said no to it. He's gambling on himself this season.
He is
He wants
gambling on
someone
himself
else.
because he deserves more because he's the best.
He wants to
in
set the standard.
the
I
game.
agree, absolutely.
He's the best.
I agree.
He's the best.
So, going to your next pick, Marshawn Lynch. Someone that's
Lynch.
coming off of retirement. Someone
Coming
that
off
wasn't
retirement.
doing that
Give
well.
him some Skittles. Give him some Skittles.
I like the
He's
pick.
eating.
I like the pick because, personally, I think he's getting 10 to 15 carries a game.
Personally, I don't give a shit what you think. For one,
That's absolutely
That is
fine.
Marshawn Lynch.
If I was spreadsheets,
He bought the jersey,
I'd be standing
but
up
he
and yelling
doesn't
in your
like
face.
the pick. He bought the jersey himself.
I like
but
the pick.
Marshawn Lynch is the man.
They
He's
got a
gonna come
right
back
to
strong.
opportunities.
He is coming off.
He owns a
He is
restaurant.
coming off a season which he took the entire season off. I get that.
Where's he finishing in
He's
top
well
in
rested.
the top running backs?
I'd say top 8 to 10. I legitimately think that top 8. I'd say number 8.
So he's gonna go below Fournette.
No, he's above Fournette. Fournette
Well, he said
sucks.
7.
He's a piece of shit. Fournette
Oh.
sucks. I
Oh.
can't believe this guy took Fournette that early. Unreal. I'd say 8 to 10. It's a very good offense. They do like to throw the ball. I get that. But Latavius Murray, who fucking trash, he even thrived in that offense.
Yeah.
Marshawn Lynch is gonna come in. He's gonna score. I don't know. I'd say 10 to 12 touchdowns. Also about 1,000 to 1,200 yards. He's gonna be solid for them. He might start slow. He's gonna
Yeah.
start slow. I will say that.
But Bell can carry a
But he's got
running
big-
back core. And,
Give me
and-
2. Give me 2
Yeah.
then.
I think that's a great pick. I mean,
Thank you.
if so, we're picking so early. Like someone takes a DeMarco Murray. Like I would have took Lynch in that spot where Brophy was, where he took DeMarco because
I was
he's
thinking
injured right
about
now.
DeMarco.
I think so. I mean, DeMarco's been doing really
Once I
good.
saw Lynch, I won.
Excuse me.
That's
Can
my
we give some?
That's my
Like, let him talk.
Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you.
What's next?
talking? Who else is on the podcast?
You're talking right there.
Come
You should be talking
Listen,
to
my
Mike for
guy.
that one.
I'm already
That's my guy. Love you.
Third pick. Where are you gonna
Third
take your
pick?
third pick right here?
Brandon Cooks, now a receiver of the New England Patriots.
You're gonna have to go high and tight because you don't trade.
They gave. I don't trade, but the Patriots really don't trade, especially high picks. They got Brandon Cooks, who is coming off now. Thank you very much, sir. New Amsterdam. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen.
Great pick. Great pick.
The Patriots really
it's a reach,
trade.
too.
I beg to differ.
He's also in a contract year.
Who cares?
He is the most
don't care.
dynamic
Cut it
receiver
down.
since Randy Moss that they have had. The most dynamic receiver that they have. I'm not saying he's gonna put up Randy Moss numbers because that is
Okay. More
insane.
dynamic. Okay.
Nobody can do that.
Okay.
But he will put up 1,000+ yards and I'd say at least 10 touchdowns. Tom Brady will hit him deep. He's gonna be
I want to talk on that one.
good.
Cooks is a deep threat. Does
Yes.
Brady still have that he can roll the ball out and air it out like he did in 07 with Randy Moss? I mean, this guy would just launch it to Moss with those deep balls. Does Brady still have that same arm at 40 years old to do that with Cooks?
Brady cannot chuck it up deep to him like Randy Moss. He could up to Randy Moss and be 1-on-3 coverage. He cannot do that because that's not Cooks.
Yeah.
Cooks is a little smaller, but because of Gronk, because of Edelman, Hogan, Amendola, Mitchell, all the other receivers, Cooks will have a lot of one-on-one matchups where he will be one-on-one
Quick.
with safety. He will burn them, or they can put him in the slot and they hit him for a 10-yard fucking little slant.
10 yards.
And
That's
he-
what we're going for here.
10-yard
1 point.
slant,
1
and he will
point,
catch
baby.
it, and then he will burn the fucking defense. He's going to have a hell of a season.
Do you think he's going to have inconsistent games where he only scores maybe 2 points or something like that? 'Cause
2
every-
points, no. 2 points, no. That's a joke.
3 maybe.
Maybe 3.5. Maybe 3.5. But he will have a couple low games because their offense is so dynamic and they can run the ball, which is why I love the Gillisley pick by Mr. Corey.
So he
fucking
drafted a
Janelle
guy
over
that'll
there.
get 3.
But at the
Thanks
same
for
time-
revealing a
at
pick
the
that
same
hasn't even
time,
been said yet.
Brandon
That's-
Cooks is highly underrated.
Ain't got a fucking crystal ball over here.
Go fuck yourself.
I just want to state,
fuck yourself.
everybody, I would just like to state that you always do this every year. That you take it like, I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs and the shitty Chiefs and you put them on
Everyone.
Ton's pick. You just like, you do
Everyone
something,
doubts
you already
me
messed
every
up
year.
the draft. like.
Everyone doubts me every year. For
And you
at
know
least
what?
One pick.
No
and they
wonder why you're
fucking
the
come
second
through.
best roommate in Cleveland Street.
I don't give a shit about the second best roommate. I'm the number 1 roommate. Corey's number 2. He came in last. He's
He's number 3.
He's number 3. He's number 4. He's behind the
I want to
cat.
be real quick.
The cat.
Who's finishing in last place? Who's finishing in first place? Not named you.
Yeah, stop.
Not named me. Okay. Last place, Pat O'Leary. He's a rookie to this league.
I like
He is
it.
finishing
I
in last
fucking like
place.
that. I
and
like
he
that pick.
Sucks.
Fuck.
If not him, Tom is easily a number 2 in last place. Easily.
Yeah, I don't know why he made all those, those trades. Those
8
trades
picks
are...
in the fucking 5th and 6th round. So what do you got to get? Fucking Joe McKinnon.
Who's finishing first place?
McKinnon first place? Not me.
Jared.
Not me. First place? Not me.
Or like, I'm playing this guy in the title game.
I'm playing this guy in the title game. Mr. Corey Janelle. Gonna have a bounce back season. Highly, I respect him. He's a past champion. He did have an awful season, a fucking shitty season last year. He's wearing a dress to this fucking draft next year.
Do you agree that his
But he did get a little screwed by injuries last season. I will say that. Granted, people won't trade with him as easily as we used to in the past, but I think his draft is going to be more solid this year than people think. He's a very good GM. He makes good, waiver wire pickups. He's a piece of shit as a person. I fucking hate him, but he is a great GM.
Do you agree that him being really bad last season kind of ruins the league a little bit?
No, absolutely not. No.
Well,
because he's got to go from first to like second behind me. I'm gonna finish it first.
Of course. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. We're starting right now. Anything you want to say?
Anything that I want to say. Time, you are a fucking idiot for trading your picks and for trading down all the way. Dumb, and dumb. Most Asians are pretty good with math, but you, on the other hand, fucking dumb again. Pat Brophy, you're gonna draft another good team again, but you'll probably trade like half your fucking starters for good picks. Tom Holloway, you'll probably finish in like 10th place again, because that is what you do, and you're very, very fucking good at that.
And Gilman, you will finish in 12 because your team sucks.
I respect a lot of teams. Duke, he will have another good season, but he'll finish like midway. But I will be on top at the end of the season. I'm gonna be a little more active with my waiver wires. Maybe even fucking trade a little bit more. Maybe.
Oh shit!
Maybe. Watch out. I'm coming for you. If you want to trade, I see your guys. But you boys,
good luck this season.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck. And at the same time, go fuck yourselves.
Thank you for coming on right there. Let's go on to the next 2 picks in a row here. Mr. Red Zone was going to pick right here. He traded down. He's got 2 in a row. Mr. Red Zone, a 2-time champion in this league. I don't know what you want over here. Oh, you want the cord. He wants to have a special entrance for some reason. We don't have, it's Bluetooth over here. He wants to, all right. I don't know what you're doing.
He's wasting time is what he's doing.
He's busy. He's
I
making
can't believe I said that guy.
Go.
Fucking...
I'm here.
I said he's coming.
Jamie, I'll bully you.
That's for all 11 of you guys that doubt me.
I'll give you the deck.
I don't want to waste your time. I'm sorry. Let's
Give
go.
the deck a
Let's
pick
make it
now.
roll.
First off, can you sit a little bit away there? Come on. You know, I don't like to do this too
I won't
close.
make eye contact with you.
fucking touch you, Chris.
Don't touch me.
Okay. So just a quick recap.
Make some moves there. Make some moves there.
Talk! Hello, I was talking to you.
What's up?
So you all set over there? Just a quick recap. Demaryius Thomas, Des Bryant, Brandon Cooks, 3 straight wide receivers off the board. Someone give me the stats in the background that not many wide receivers were taken so far. It's all been running backs.
Time out. Wilcox took Demaryius Thomas. He's a fucking stupid idiot.
I was 3 one
Tom
time.
took Des Bryant. He was good fucking 3 years ago, you fucking retard. This guy took Brandon
Every
Cooks.
third year he's good.
Good luck getting targets, buddy. They're all going to Walmart. You're fucking retarded, bro. You better start trading this year, because you're not fucking. I know you don't trade normally. You should fucking trade this year.
Who are you talking to, by the way?
You!
Who's you? Say it on
The
camera.
guy that took fucking Brandon
Say
Cooks.
it on camera.
You're fucking cooked.
Your mom's cooked.
I want to see your team name. I want to see your team name this year. Bro, you're fucking
It's coming
cooked.
for you.
You're cooked.
How's
To
the
me-
dress? Wear a
bro,
dress.
Bro,
What's your dress?
To me, you're fucking
Where's
cooked.
your dress?
That's it, bro. Fuck these guys. This guy, shut the fuck up.
Where's your
all you
dress?
guys. It's my time.
Put your fucking dress on.
It's my fucking time. Let's go. Let's talk football.
I've been
Little
waiting.
Bo Peep, what's up?
That was very disrespectful. This is, you see, this is why he shouldn't even be on a commissioner's
Bro,
corner.
Gilman, why did you say
I,
Bro, let's
alright.
go. Let's talk
Fucking
football. These
okay.
fucking people.
I agree. Okay.
Don't put
So-
that on me 11th place.
Corey, you traded down. I think you might have seen something that caught your eye there.
Of course.
You know, we could talk. I mean, you have 2 straight picks. I'm literally just gonna leave this to you to talk whatever you want to talk about.
Bro, it's a fucking no-brainer. I take Amari Cooper.
Sammy Watkins.
Go fuck yourself.
I have a question before you go make your next pick. The Sammy Watkins thing. Do you regret saying he's a top 5? Do you think he's top 5 this year?
What?
But Sammy Watkins is a good football player.
That's not what he asked.
Why are we talking about Sammy Watkins? You took Amari Cooper. Why
I know,
are we talking about
why
Sammy
is he-
Watkins?
No, because you took a wide receiver, and the last year you took a wide receiver. This
Time
early in
out,
the third
time out,
round
time
was
out.
a
Listen to me.
Sammy Watkins.
Don't touch him.
Yo, I'm not here
Your
to
hand
talk
smells
about.
like fucking
Listen to
ball
me.
sack.
Listen to me. I'm not here to talk about the past.
All right.
If I wanted to talk about the past, I would bring up the times that I was the 2-time back-to-back champ.
All the time you finished in last.
But I'm not here to talk about that shit. I'm here to talk about the future. I picked Amari Cooper right here, and it's on to the next pick. The pick speaks for itself. I don't have to fucking talk in depth this bullshit, that bullshit. I'm getting off the fucking podcast, and the next time you bring me on the podcast, it's gonna be when I win the fucking championship. Because I'm not coming in here for this bullshit, drinking all this fucking beer. You never fucking buy the beer.
Oh.
That's it. You guys are about that bullshit. I'm picking my next pick too. I don't want to explain Amari
He's
Cooper.
like, what? He's so mad. He doesn't know what to say, dude.
Do you want to explain that pick at all?
Yes, I fucking took Mike Gillisley as this fucking dirtbag already blew it up.
My podcast.
This guy is gonna finish as an RB1. You guys are all getting fucked. Fuck the Patriots, but I like Mike Gillisley. I'll rock the 3-5. What do you have to say about that? Do you want to digest the pick already? Do you want to talk shit?
I actually do want to talk about the pick real quick. I think that's a great pick. I liked Mike Gilsey. I would have taken Mike Gilsey with my next pick right there. Mike Gilsey's gonna get double-digit touchdowns next.
Don't touch
I
him.
think Mike
Don't touch
Gilsey.
him.
I think Mike
Don't
Gilsey's
touch
a
him.
great pick. I think Mike Gilsey's a great pick. He's gonna get double-digit touchdowns. He's got yards per carry is really good. This is what do you think? What do you think? Get out of here.
Oh shit.
Yo, I came to pick my fucking pick, not to pick a fight, bro. I'm not here to fucking pull
You're
the
worse than
bullshit.
spreadsheets.
Bro,
I might need time.
let's talk about the pick.
I want to talk about the.
Mike Gillisley is a great
It's a great pick. I would have picked him there too.
Great pick.
And I'm not gonna reveal my next pick like someone else would say the next pick it is. Like this guy over here talking.
I would
pick.
do that.
Mike Gilsey.
If I couldn't control my alcohol like Boozebag Gilman, I would tell you that fucking you just picked fucking Rob Baronis. Get the fuck out of here, you bum.
I think it's a
Dead.
great
I would
pick.
never
mean,
pick
You
him.
give me a fucking
Okay.
beer. I already said it once.
No,
I'm not
fuck
gonna
you,
say it
dude.
twice.
You're not even done with that one. Finish that fucking beer. I'll give you another one.
What was that, number 2? Congratulations.
I love this podcast itself because it really is just evidence why I am going to step down after this year.
Stop
It's
it.
complete evidence.
Stop.
Bro, the day that you step down
Here
will
we
be the
go.
best day in league history.
No,
I
that's
cannot wait for that.
That's
Actually,
a lie.
it'll be
I
top
want to
3.
contribute to
That's
that.
a lie.
No, it will be top 3 because the first 2 were me winning the championship, me
Cheater.
beating you in the championship.
Cheater.
Actually, I would rank that above. And bro, I cannot wait for the day that you step down because everybody's gonna come back to me and cry to me and say, Corey, take the reins.
So,
Corey, you were the man. Be the man again. Like Vince McMahon is gonna hand it down to Shane McMahon. I'm ready. Give me the reins. I'm ready. I'm the fucking best commissioner of all time.
Babs, Corey's
The best
had a beer and a half. He's already fucking hammered. Speechless. I knew it. Thank you. Get off the fucking stage.
and you brought him into
who
the
said
league, by
that,
the
by the
way.
way? Who said that?
And you called yourself the commissioner. The best commissioner ever.
I knew it.
If I was to step down and you can't take over, who takes over in this league? Who's the next in line to take over as commissioner?
Like,
Booze bag.
no.
Easily.
Nah, bro, get out of here.
Easily.
Listen to me.
That's simple.
I'm the best there is. I'm the best there was.
I'm the best there
I'm
will
the
be.
best there ever fucking will be.
I knew it. I heard that before.
I don't see a close second right
I just want to air this out. Did anybody
He's
talk
good
to
at-
Howie
he's
yet?
good at
I know
plagiarism.
this is a little bit out of the way.
Bro,
You've had your time. I think
no,
this is
time out. You already talked to Gilman. You asked Tom. Ask
I'm
fucking
not Tom.
Will- I said Tom.
Okay.
Fuck you. I know you fucking squinty eyes.
You looked alike.
I like
Yo.
to just move on
All
to the
right,
next
look
segment.
like-
So
That's all.
give me a quick question. Who's gonna finish first? Who's gonna finish that? I will answer them. Real
You've had
quick.
enough questions the last
Talk to
couple
me.
podcasts.
Talk to me, because I got a little bit to fucking throw out. Who's gonna finish first? Who's gonna finish that? Who gonna be next commander?
Okay, where's Gilsley finishing in there and running back?
Gilsley's finishing top 10, hands down.
Wrong!
Correct.
Let's go. Next question.
I'm sorry.
Next question.
It makes me.
So who out of the top 10 running backs will not
people in the league? Let's talk about people in the
How
league,
about?
bro.
I want to talk about your pick real quick. Amari Cooper and Michael Crabtree. Who's gonna finish higher, Cooper or Crabtree?
I mean,
Crabtree's
if
like
I thought Crabtree in the back of my head was gonna finish above fucking Cooper, I would have drafted him. So don't ask stupid questions. On to the next question.
I can't.
But ask a question about the league, because I could fucking write a book about the fucking league.
It'll be the worst selling book in history, so continue.
Ask.
You can't read.
How do you feel that Wilcox fucked up this year's draft?
Bro, Wilcox
that
is a
question.
shit-eating,
Like-
racist, cussing fucking motherfuck. He's second place for the worst teeth in the league to Brophy. It's a fucking really close second. This guy is a fucking piece of shit. I brought him into the league because I thought he was an asset to the league. He's an asshole to the league. This guy is a fucking dirtbag. I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire.
At least all my teeth are white, fuckface. Keep going, bitch.
Brophy, that was to you. Hey, bro, this guy is a dirtbag. If he's in the league next year, I might contemplate me coming back to this league.
How about suicide? You contemplate suicide? Because I like that too, cheese dick.
Okay, if you want to get 15 months in jail like
Let's
the
do it.
fucking bitch in Massachusetts, you might.
How do you feel that Tom, and you've seen it, Tom Holloway finally comes on. He's a coward for never showing up one-on-one, and he just completely embarrassed himself about 15 minutes ago.
It's not even about embarrassing, but you could tell the alcohol was talking. This guy is a humble guy. He does not talk shit to anybody. He came on here like he was fucking just won the World Wrestling Federation championship.
I did.
This guy's a joke.
That still exists?
Bro, he got four picks. Lamar Miller's a pig. Todd Gurley fucked me last year. Tom Holloway, people don't know it. I finished 4-9 last year. Tom, what did you finish?
I was 4-9.
You also finished 4-9, so shut the fuck up. Bro, he's
Tom,
this
Tom,
close
Tom.
away from being a fucking
Tom.
transvestite at draft day. Bro, Tom does not know football.
Do you think that spreadsheets is kind of a fluke?
I
Because
agree.
the last couple seasons he's done worse record-wise.
No.
He comes in here, he says something, you disagree with it, he goes absolutely bananas and apeshit about it.
I disagree with it, but there's a level of respect between me and him. I will never talk shit on his name. This guy knows football. We talk shit. He got a big nose, this, that. He got a big brain for football. I really respect spreadsheets. He's actually risen on my respect level. I only respect one person per year in this league, and this year I respect spreadsheets. So that means, Brophy, you're a fucking bitch. Justin Gilman over there fucking dipping. I don't respect your ass. I could go on and on. I will talk shit about you, Alex
Wait.
Baez. You're a fucking mute.
Let's do it.
Lastly,
Anybody that squares up with me, I will fucking bury you.
Last one.
Dude,
Because
you say you have
because
downs.
there's everybody in this fucking league and nobody real though.
Last place.
Last thing. How do you
Last
feel
place.
that Gilman? How do you feel like it?
Last place. Last place.
I mean, you're just asking for it. You can just say it. Who's in last place? I mean, you
Me.
said this
Yo,
before.
slap me in the
Say me.
face. Wake me up. Wake me up. Slap me in the face.
I'm not gonna
Don't
do that.
touch him. Don't touch him.
Okay. Yo, get you out of this.
I was told that if I
John
Buzzer
Howie.
came on.
Oh shit.
John Howie.
Oh fuck, I like that. pick.
This is to you. John, in the past couple weeks, you've fallen out of this league. I don't want to go on a personal level. Your pizza is trash. Your team is fucking trash. Your league history is trash. Bro, you're going up a fucking creek?
Put him in the box.
Bro, you're paddling up a creek and you ain't fucking moving. You're going down. John Howie, I'm challenging you. I don't think you finish within the top 10 this year. I will be fucking absolutely shocked if you finish in the top 10. Bro, I just hope that the next. I think you should rebuild for 5 years, and maybe in 2023 you'll be back. Sorry,
Can I have my podcast
Let's go.
back?
Let's go. I had 2 picks, so I took a lot of time.
You did.
Let's
did.
go.
So
God bless America. Fuck
I
Howie.
have one last thing. I mean, I guess Howie's not making his pick on this podcast, but I would like to bring over. I would actually like to bring over Untitled for the first time to speak in front of a camera. Someone that's actually been.
He's right in front of you.
He's not in front of me right now, but someone that needs to come in here and talk a little bit and show some face to the league.
Who?
Exactly.
Who is this? Who have I beaten for the last 4 years?
As everyone knows now.
Round of applause.
Who this? First off, you going at T-Guns the other day was awesome. Like, just seeing that, it's a little spark that I like to see. I put you on notice, and you know it. You watch these podcasts. You're probably the second viewer that watches all these podcasts in a row. You know that you're on a tight rope right now, and you know that we're boys. Like, I would kick you out of the league. Like, if you come in last place, what are you doing this season that's gonna be different than any other season?
The camera's not here.
I'm just lighting it up this year. We lighting it up this year, baby.
Did you watch the wide receiver
lighting it up.
podcast?
We don't drug test
The
this.
last one.
I have not got to see that yet. I had a busy day.
How do you feel that your roommate over there calling you a drug addict and he's feeding you right now?
It's legal. It's all good.
He's an enabler. Look at this.
You know that.
Hey, don't waste that shit.
I'm gonna give you just a free form right here. I'm not gonna put you on the spot. I know you don't really want to talk. That's your thing. You like to keep it low. People in this league are like, I'm gonna pull a bias right now, and they can't do it. Like Brophy today was like, I'm gonna pull a bias. I'm not gonna talk to anybody, and he can't do it. It's just you can't do it. It's all about trash talk. You're the only guy in this league that will just stay back. When something happens, you come in and you say something that really, really matters. Do you want to say anything right now to the league about this season, about last season's, anything? Free form. Go ahead.
I think I know who's going to win the league this year.
Who's that gonna be?
I think it's going to be Pat Brophy.
Pat Brophy?
It's going to be Pat Brophy.
How do you feel about him being in the middle tier, according to Sheets? She said that Brophy's a middle tier, like, person. Do you think he's in a bottom tier? Like, do you think that, you think he's still like a top middle tier?
I just think Pat Brophy, you know, he has so much time on his hands now that he's going to be able to utilize all that free extra time, you know. Maybe that was his plan, like just to be unemployed for the fantasy football season and just focus on this and then, you know, just go from there.
Do you think he'll finish ahead of T-Guns again this year?
I do.
What do you finish this year? Realistically, I mean, you haven't made the playoffs yet, both of you guys, but
Man,
I know it's tough, like to be like,
I'm
I'm making the playoffs, like this and that, like you want to like put like expectations.
I think I'm
low.
going to make the playoffs this year. I think my only issue is that I'm always hovering around that 500 spot.
Why did you go Jordy Nelson with your first pick?
I just felt like he was the most consistent guy. I felt like he was the best. I just felt he was the best value there.
Why'd you go AJ Green with the second pick?
It felt the same thing.
Same thing, just
Yeah,
like you.
same exact
like,
thing.
So, like, you know, running backs are really, really thin right now.
Yeah.
You're just gonna. And I know you like pay attention to waivers. I know you pay attention to those pickups as well too. You think Jordy Nelson, AJ Green's enough to kind of keep you going throughout the next couple weeks, like at the start, like and get a couple wins.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Anything you want to say at all to the league right now? Go ahead. You can be off this shit.
I think Tan is taking a very interesting approach. I think he's got a lot of work ahead of him. He's got to be careful though, because if the league decides not to make moves with Tan,
Do you think Tong gets blackballed? That no one's gonna make picks with him?
it's very possible just to eliminate one guy, just make it 11.
It's
make it
smart
11
in a way.
players.
He's waiting a couple weeks before he has a second pick now, like when we start off. But he's gonna have a bunch of guys on his team that he doesn't know what to start every single week. I think that's gonna hurt him at the end of the day.
No, I agree.
That's all I got for you, man. I just wanted to show that you actually exist in this league. I mean, this is like the first time that this actually happened.
I'm a unicorn.
Oh yeah, I gotta make my pick as well.
Oh, yeah.
How about I make my pick in front of you? Or Cox. I mean, if you want an extra seat over here, I haven't even if one of my minions over there can make my pick for me. Give me the
They took Terrell Davis.
Terrell Davis is off
Tony
the board,
Gonzalez.
actually. Crow is definitely not on this sheet.
Oh yeah, I see.
Thank you, Justin
He's
Gilman.
definitely not on this sheet.
What about the other ones?
The one with the C on it.
Yeah, definitely not on this sheet.
That's wide receivers.
That will be him right there. There we go.
Running back.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
We have found his picks.
And yeah, I'm taking Isaiah Crowell, and I like the Gilsley pick. I mean, put it nice and awful
it
there.
Crow, baby.
I like the Gilsley pick beforehand. If I said that between Crowell and Gilsley, if I had to pick it, I would go Gilsley. But Crowell to fall right in the third, like it's kind of ridiculous. I thought he was gonna come up here. I thought Crowell would be somewhere at this turn here. And he's my flex, and I haven't gone a wide receiver yet. I have 2 picks in the end of the 5th. That's when my wide receivers will come. I think right now in my draft to have David Johnson, Jordan Howard, and Crowell. Some people are not going to like that. Some people are against Howard. Some people are against Crowell. They think they both might bust. And David Johnson, if you get hurt, I could be fucked. You know, look at AP and Charles last year for Sheets. But I think I have the best running back core.
So you drafted a guy from the Bears and a guy from the Browns. Good picks.
So the Bears last year went 3-13.
Very good.
That running back had the second most yards in the league.
Yeah.
Didn't have the touchdowns.
Eat shit.
He actually had the same amount as your pick, Todd Gurley, 6. So they're similar players. I mean, at
What
the
are you
end of the
talking
day.
to, bro?
the Rams.
I'm talking to someone off camera.
Myers is featured on this podcast right now.
Hey,
Byers is there. He's right there. He's got his face.
Hey,
I'll come back on if you want me to
This
come
guy,
back on.
this guy drafted
He is
from the
by
Rams
his
in
approval.
Houston. The Rams in Houston.
10th place finish.
Playoff teams.
What would you like to see different in the league going to this year or next year?
Well, I like that. Good question.
That's a good question.
Let me think. 8 minutes. That's a good question.
I would say
Trophy out of the league.
I would like if I think Commissioner's doing a great job. It'd be terrible for him to step down.
Fuck yeah.
I agree.
You ain't going nowhere, bitch.
Agreed.
You know, for all we know, he's the Obama of commissioners. For all we know.
Don't say
Next
that,
to this-
god damn it! It's the Trump of
I hate
commissioners.
commissioner.
He's the George Washington
Next one
of
might come in.
commissioners.
Might
want
try
dick
to,
here.
you know, make the league great again. Might change some things. Oh, I would actually prefer the league to be at least half point PPR next year. I would like to change it up in that way. That's something I would like to see.
How about keepers?
No, I'm not quite there with
What
keepers.
about-
Maybe like down. I don't know. Just not yet.
What about
we should start a phase
what
of
about
stuff in as years
FAAB?
go on.
Like doing for that for waivers. That might be proposed going into August 20th.
Yeah.
How about a limit on transactions, like only like 20 like pickups for the year?
Whoa.
Unlimited trades though.
Whoa.
20. That's kind of.
That's a
I don't
Pat
know about
O'Leary
that.
thing.
I
Like
don't know
that's
about
that.
that.
How do you feel about Pat O'Leary being in this league and
Fuck
not?
him.
Oh, I love
Ew,
Pat
fuck
O'Leary.
him.
I love Pat O'Leary.
What about David?
Where's the trash
Oh
can?
no, yeah.
Getting rid of David was the right choice?
Yeah.
You support that 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You didn't like his hummus?
No, Thomas was great. He was great. I just feel.
We had the how do you feel that we had the first offline draft at his house and like he's not in the
I
league
know
anymore?
we pretty much just used them.
That was Joseph Thomas.
How do you feel that Corey was
Yeah,
late to that
Terrence.
draft? Everyone was there and Corey
I
had to show up
remember that
late.
he was even late.
Oh, what's up with that?
Yeah, but it
We
was
had
on
Army.
Sunday.
Everyone's down. Everyone's questioning.
At least he,
Puts all the- all
at least he's
the-
showing up to the draft.
Yeah, but the draft is on a Sunday and I go to church.
He
It's
was in
always on
Haverhill.
Sunday, bitch.
He was in Haverhill, and he was the last one to show up in a draft that took place in Haverhill.
Oh, fuck!
Yeah, what's the point? I go to church.
Yeah. You go to church, yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win in the Fatal 4-Way at SummerSlam?
Who cares?
Braun Strowman.
I think so too. I think Brock Lesnar's gonna end up going against John Jones. I think John Jones is gonna
I
be
think
there.
John Jones will take over the WWE this year.
Conor McGregor.
Thank you for coming on. Thank you. I think a round of applause all around for Untitled.
Hey, showing his face, baby. What's hot next?
Sheets!
I mean, if Sheets wants to come on, he's laying down. But
Where's
this
Howie?
is pretty much it. There was no
Hold
Howie
on.
pick. We made a couple picks. I
Fuck
think
all you, I'm sitting down.
Babs, Howie's pick will be in 10 minutes and he's gonna
in
be
10 minutes.
first.
I actually think the commissioner needs to step off this podcast for a second. We're 48 minutes in. It is what it is.
Hey,
And I will take my
that
seat
would be
away.
the shortest podcast that we've had the entire season.
And anybody that wants to step in,
Spread
I think
sheets
I don't
and
deserve.
roll
I don't
All right,
deserve the
let's
seat
do it.
and step
You
in.
said-
You're the host.
Alright.
You're the host. You're the host.
So we have a bunch of homos on the podcast right now. So
They are almost. They are homos.
So the commission
He's
steps
right.
off. You're a bunch of homos. But anyway, the next pick is John Howie. So if you look at his picks right now,
Yes.
this is all like
2 wide receivers.
this is all joking aside. If you look at his picks right now, he has Beckham and Miller.
He doesn't have Beckham. He has Antonio Brown. No, he has Julio Jones and he has T.Y. Hilton.
Oh yeah, my bad.
It's bad. I'm here for you, bro.
Yo,
I got you,
Put
bro.
the joking on the side. That's what his picks are.
Yes.
So
yes,
he-
all jokes aside, he did take Julio Jones
So
and
he
he
has,
took
Julio,
T.Y. Hilton.
he has Julio Jones.
So he's got to be thinking running back here.
He has to be.
But there's no running backs left. No featured running backs left. Sheets. If you had a pick right here and you had no running back in your roster,
He loves it.
who do you take right here, Sheets?
Yo, you know, to be honest, I don't love the running backs at the top of the board right now.
No,
So you just go
Not even-
RB0?
not
Do
even-
you just go RB0
No,
at this
no,
point?
no, you don't have to.
You asked me!
There's no such thing as RB0.
Let the queer
Continue.
speak.
There's no such thing as RB0. Okay.
I'll be honest, if it was me in that position and I took 2 wide receivers that I liked at the top of the draft, I would not take a running back right here.
Absolutely
because
not.
I don't like the guys at the top of the running back board. I would
Right.
take another wide receiver.
Who would you go?
I like Doug Baldwin.
You gotta go
You
Doug
know what?
Baldwin.
You know what? At this position, I 100% agree with that. Because who else is there? Who else is there? There is nobody else.
Yeah, not
You're
really.
gonna go.
Nobody worth taking in the 3rd round.
I mean, you can go Jordan Reed.
Jordan Reed, take a tight end.
Not worth third
What
round.
about Drew Brees, Mr. Wilcox?
He's
what about Drew Brees?
not. He's gonna be there the 4th round regardless.
Yeah.
He might even be there at the beginning of the 5th round. Depends on which team is up at which time.
I feel like Howie's got to
But
make a statement here.
But I definitely feel like Doug Baldwin is definitely the best pick for right now. Absolutely.
What about Keenan Allen? Do you like a Keenan Allen pick here?
Was he good? Was he great last year?
No. No, he got injured very, very early.
How about the year before that? Because he was injured the year before.
Lacerated kidney, dude. You can't hold that against him.
What do you mean? You can't
It's
hold
not
it?
gonna happen again.
How do you know? There's 2 kidneys.
Hey, yeah.
You have 2 kidneys. How
You
many
do
kidneys
bring up
you
a
have?
great point. I do have 2 kidneys, and so does Keenan Allen. So he could lacerate the other one. Do you have 2
This podcast is
kidneys?
going really well.
I mean, what are you supposed to do?
I don't know.
I mean, the commission is crying upstairs. He's absolutely crying right now.
It's a sad day. You know, I hope Howie makes his pick tonight so I can pick mine.
He's not making
Howie.
his pick tonight, and you're not making your pick tonight.
No, they are gonna make the pick tonight.
Yeah, he did say
Because
he would make it.
listen, all joking aside, I don't ever get to come out here. So this is
Me
like
either.
a.
I'm a coward. This is the only chance.
That's a
that I
lie.
get
You're
to-
here all the time.
That's what I say. That's
You're
what
just
I say.
you're just a bitch.
I
don't
agree
ever
with
get
that.
to come out
I
here.
don't agree
and
with
when
that.
I do come out here, I think as much FaceTime as possible, as humanly possible.
Right. So let's just take advantage of this.
You know, if Howie can make his pick, that'd be great. If
He's not making his pick.
I mean,
He's on vacation right now in Virginia. He's having a good time. He doesn't want to stress.
Is he making pizza?
He's probably sleeping right now. He probably just went to sleep in his
all
hotel
right.
room.
He makes pizza.
In Virginia? He's making pizza in Virginia. He's got nowhere to sell his pizza to Virginia. Alright, so if you're Howie right now, you take
Virginia. It's the best.
you take Keenan Allen right now. Or do you take Alshon Jeffrey?
No, no, you don't take either one.
If you're Howie right now,
Dude, Doug Baldwin is still on the
you
board.
take Doug Baldwin.
Why would you take either one of those 2 fucking jamokes?
So if you're Howie right now, you reassess your whole fantasy season. Maybe just call it quits. Maybe just bow out now. And focus on next season. That's what I would do.
So you did it like 4 years ago.
Yeah, dude,
I do it every year. I bow out every year.
Before we move on, we are throwing out the possibility of possibly becoming a keeper league next season.
This is very true.
Right.
Howie, you might want to start investing in some rookie talent at this point.
You know,
might be
it-
getting some good values here.
Joe
It's
Mixon.
actu-
Joe Mixon's
right-
on the board.
Actually, right now is a
Joe Williams is on board.
Right now is a prime time to make that keeper league.
Mixon is
Right now is that prime time to make that keeper league trade or keeper league pick.
Well, there's no trades to be made here. I don't think.
But
I think you
if
just
we
gotta
don't
make
end
a
up
pick.
going to a keeper league, then you know what? Great pick anyway.
I mean, either one of those 2 dudes are going to be in. I mean, whether they're top 15 or not, he can make those picks right now whether he likes them or not.
I missed Kamish. I'm gonna go get him real quick.
Go get the commish. Me and Wilcox will now take over this podcast. The rookie running backs this year are sensational. This
They
is
are.
the best rookie. Now, me and Wilcox, we're college football guys. All right.
Yeah. I agree.
Now, we've been talking about Leonard Fournette. He took Leonard Fournette
There
early
it
in the
is.
first round. So let me ask you this. Who is the next rookie running back to go? Come, hey,
Yeah.
Mr. Gilman, he doesn't know anything about rookie running backs, but we'll allow him in the podcast.
We're only at 54 minutes right now. Hold on. Before you
what do
guys
we
say
have?
anything, the last 2 podcasts have gone over 120 minutes. Okay?
He
Think-
watches every podcast.
Think about
He
that.
knows.
I watch every podcast.
He knows,
I'm that
Commish.
much of a loser. At least
a
give us 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll blow your fucking mind.
All right, so back to the question.
Mind-blowing.
Who is the second rookie running back to go off the board here? Leonard Fournette's are off the board.
If it was up to me, if it was me, it was my brain.
Yes, your brain. I'm
And
picking your brain
I would
right
say Dalvin Cook because he's the most complete package. He's a pass blocker, he's a rusher, he's a pass catcher. Yeah, he may not have the opportunities that for some reason Joe Mixon has because he has Hill and Bernard behind him, and that's what the press is saying.
now. Yep.
But if it was me, I would pick Dalvin Cook because he's the most consistent, hands down.
So that's a good pick right there. Just to be different, I would probably go Joe Williams. Just to be different, because I think Carlos Hyde's at the end of his run.
I agree.
See, I think Jeremy Hill's getting still getting all the goal line work, so I wouldn't go Joe Mixon. I'm gonna turn it over to Gilman. He's got a rookie running back that he'd like to suggest
I'd
to
say-
all our followers out here.
I'd say Mixon, 100%.
He would go Mixon. I don't know why, but he would go Mixon.
I like that. I mean,
Good
obviously,
offense. It's a good offense. The Bengals running backs, they're very inconsistent.
You don't
They
know
are.
who's gonna get the work.
They're very inconsistent.
I mean,
Yep.
out of all the goal line work, Jeremy Hill, the
You got
Bengals,
Fumbles?
the
Fumbles
Bengals,
McGee?
the Bengals definitely own the goal line work when it comes to goal line work in general.
The Bengals own the goal line work when it comes to goal line work.
I
Take a note of that at home, guys.
I drafted Leonard
Take a
Fournette
note.
for a reason. Because I think Leonard Fournette is going to be
Dumb.
top 7, top 8 running back.
I agree with that.
Guys,
This is gonna be-
guys.
So this could be the end of the podcast. We're getting called out, putting it to an end.
Fuck
It's
them
not
all.
the end. It's just.
It's not the end, it's
I don't know how to end this. I don't know how to end this, but I think the commissioner's gonna come
It's
on.
not over. It's not over.
Oh,
We're
it's
just-
actually not over.
We got breaking
so we don't
news
have to worry about
coming.
any.
That's why.
Breaking news!
Breaking news coming to
Bayern
you.
traded his
We hired
fucking
breaking
pick.
news.
Todd is now traded out of the 5th round as well.
Leonard for fucking
Todd's
Bayern,
first
bitch.
pick will now be in the 6th round.
Yo,
We hired the circus for the halftime show. That's why.
Alex, are you?
The circus.
I'm here.
Commissioner's back.
Can you not touch me? That's another pick.
Sorry about that.
Always picks evidence.
Oh,
Soon? Is that what it is?
I'm out.
He said he was gonna call back in 5 minutes.
That's what it is.
Can we have the actual podcast? There you go. I mean,
The big three's coming.
the big three's coming up here.
So we're already
Oh, so
almost at an hour. We're almost at an hour.
Hold on, I don't get to get in here.
Now
I don't get to come in here.
You're part of the little three. not the
Listen to
big
me. Hey! Babs is by far the best commissioner this league has ever seen.
Yeah, we know.
Corey, go fuck yourself. I'm not in the original 3, but I'm gonna fill in anyway because I don't ever get to get here. So go.
Whenever he gets off the camera, I'll start.
That's what I was gonna do. The same
off,
exact thing. You read
we,
my mind.
we have breaking
Hey, you know what's kind of cool? We're wearing the same number right now.
Oh, you guys should
That's-
totally suck
that's-
each other's
that's-
dick. That'd be great.
like it.
That would be great for the podcast. Suck each other's cock. Might as well. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I'll just
that's
watch.
pretty cool.
Alright.
You know, green, red, like black, everything.
No,
like
fuck
that.
him. He sucks. Go.
Heads up.
Okay, go
No,
ahead.
he's
no.
always here. He lives here. Fuck
No,
him.
come over
Go.
here. No, for real, we
I'm
need
just
him on
gonna.
here.
I'm just gonna sit in. Go.
Alright, this is not fucking Hillary getting elected. You don't have to protest this shit. You're already
You're trying to mooch off this podcast like Brophy mooches off the fucking tax system.
That's fucking.
Wow!
Oh shit.
Okay.
Bro, if you've been watching this, you fucking white trash
And
bitch.
And this is the original Big Three, guys.
We're here.
I just wanted you.
Oh,
Get off the stage.
Hey,
that's
what? That wouldn't happen if I was there.
Look, guys, why do you push me, bro?
Trash.
I'm saving the draft!
Trash.
Hello?
He says trash.
My grandmother died? She's been dead.
Yo, let's go.
I saved all the stickers.
Alright, we good.
Trash.
The extra sticky.
Alex,
The whole purpose of tonight. The whole purpose of tonight was to show the public video evidence when we go under investigation why I'm not coming back next year.
I don't blame you.
I I just left the podcast open, and I have someone who's very honest that like we disagree on a lot of things that comes over and says, bro, the podcast, the ratings went from here and then went like that right away.
Bro, we'll be lucky if we break 15 fucking views tonight.
We haven't broke 15 views the entire fucking season. I'm the views.
Look, man, he said it was gonna be lucky anyway. Chill out.
Oh, fuck you.
No, I'm honestly, I'm really nervous.
Like
Wilcox drinking beers and Tom drinking anything is a bad combination.
So I'm pretty sure I don't know what happened before we came on here. Who knows what the fuck happened? Those three guys already ruined
We talked
themselves.
about absolute football.
This guy over
I did
here.
go in there for a second, but it was rough.
This guy
Hey,
over
fuck
here,
you.
you disagree with him, he yells at you and treats you like garbage. This guy over here, knocking down trophies, ruined the whole entire sticker draft board. I'm pretty sure I'm the only person on this podcast in 5 straight episodes that hasn't embarrassed myself, that hasn't done anything wrong at all, and actually sounded pretty
You know what? Let's just take
pretty
a moment.
conservative.
Give him this trophy. Give him this trophy.
Yeah, commission has been pretty much.
I've been a good host.
He is
and conservative and not.
if I could just kill myself and reincarnate in what's that called?
Exactly, more things.
Kardashian yourself.
Reincarnation myself. I
Reincarnate.
wish that Patricia and Gary had me. I wish I could follow in your footsteps, bro. You are the most perfect person outside of football, outside of school-wise. You graduated, bro. You lost like 400 pounds in 2 years.
I was good, man. The
Bro,
Nutrisystem. That's why I watch all that football. And I see the
Slim
guys
fast. It's called
like
Jenny Craig.
Joe Montana on it. And
No, it's called
Bro.
Jenny Craig.
I wish I could be
180
you.
weight loss.
I wish I could be you.
I know I can tell you're wearing the same number as me. That's why you
Bro,
want to try to be like
I will Lincoln Park myself right now just to be you, bro. You
How about
are
Chris Cornell?
you are goals. You are goals, man. All right. Anyways, let's talk about football, man. I'm done talking about life.
Let's talk about where Howie is right now. Where's Howie at?
Yeah, where's Howie?
Yo, money is everything.
Money isn't everything. Howie said that he would FaceTime us in 5.
5 minutes.
We talked
5
to
minutes,
him
guys.
at
Hang tight.
10:14. It's
That's
Now he's
10:21.
That's
We give him enough time.
Right.
Never
FaceTime right now.
I think the fucking pick is ready.
Get him on the FaceTime.
Oh!
live.
Did that just
FaceTime
happen?
unavailable.
Did that just happen?
He just shut you down.
Should we all try to FaceTime?
Yes.
He's clicking end right there.
I was-
No, he's
that's
reading.
not.
He's
Yeah,
reading
that was a
about
quick end
Lamar
right
Miller,
there.
who's
That's
already
3
been
times in a row he just clicked that red button.
No, he's
I don't
reading
even
about
think he
Lamar
deserves.
Miller, who's already been picked.
Hey,
I don't even think he deserves to be
Hey,
on.
the thing
Skip his
is,
pick.
time
Skip
out.
his pick, Commish.
We'll go on
Time out.
spreadsheets.
The thing about Howie, he hasn't even read what I said.
I got some
about him.
balls here. How about you make your pick right now? Because I bet Howie's not going to make that pick.
Oh, that's
No.
kind of reckless.
That's right.
Justin, is that reckless?
That's very reckless.
Can you get me another beer, somebody? Oh, okay, thank you. Who the fuck dumped my other beer out?
Don't look at me.
Yeah, you.
Dude, I drink fucking I drink seconds. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
okay, you drink seconds. You also give 2 kids at once. Bro,
Yeah, just ask your mom.
But
let's talk about football.
I think the podcast has to unfortunately end here. And not unfortunately, I'm
I
pretty sure
don't-
everyone
I
would
don't
like
think
wanted
so.
this to end about
I have
30
John's
minutes.
girlfriend's number. I will call her.
Isn't she driving?
She might. John. Why are you answering your girlfriend's phone? You're live.
What's going on? Can you see me at all? I don't have any-
Everybody can see you. The world wants to know, who are you taking right now?
Well, I gotta be honest with you. This has not been easy as I'm trying to what's up, Tommy? How you doing? This has not been easy.
His head looks like a potato.
But I have no option but to go running back in this position, which I'm not happy with because they're not looking strong at this moment.
Carl's side.
Joe
But
Mixon.
I think I'm going with a rookie. Out of Cincinnati now.
Oh, Joey.
Joe Mixon.
How do you feel?
Wow.
Real quick with the commissioner right here, how do you feel that he's going to be out for the first 2 weeks of the season? He's hurt.
That's not true.
Say that one more time again.
How do you feel that he's injured right now? He might not even play for the first week of the season.
Well, I did a little bit of research. I heard he's getting healthy. I think he'll be okay. We still have 4 weeks to go, or more than that. I don't even know how many weeks. I'm pretty content with it. My options were limited. I needed high upside because my other option was like Carlos Hyde, and I can't trust him again.
One last thing. Are you worried about Gio Bernard or Jeremy Hill at all?
You know what? If I thought about it, but they would have already taken it if the last couple of years.
Joe Mixon going on the board.
Yo, Howie, thank you for doing this for us. That's real respect.
Respect, Howie.
Yeah, hopefully this works out well.
Have a safe trip. Have a safe trip.
All right, brother. I'll see ya.
God bless.
Good boy, Howie.
Hey, the boy made his pick. Let's digest on that.
I think it's a bad pick. Terrible,
Like-
terrible. Like, I think it's a terrible pick.
Time out.
Trash.
Time out.
Like, you got,
Listen to me.
who you got?
Time out. Let me talk first. I will take your position.
Add that marker over there, please.
He already has it. All right.
No, hold on.
Listen,
Hold on.
Howie
Thank you.
was desperate for a running back here. Who were his other options? Carlos Hyde.
Yo, Wilcox.
Who were his other options? Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook, but we
Was
don't
it
know.
real
We don't
reason?
know. I mean, he needed.
It is what it is.
He needed a wide receiver there. I would have went quarterback. I just would have went. I would have went like Drew Brees. I would just would have went the sure thing
I
right
thought
there.
you have to pick his brain, and he was probably thinking.
I don't know. What do you think over there? Spreadsheets about that
I
pick.
got my pick ready.
But how about his pick?
Okay.
Can I
You
say
want to
something?
take my seat before you make your pick?
Can I say something?
Not yet.
That's
This is
Keep
just
your seat,
terrible.
bro. I like
So
this.
let's talk about Mixon.
No, for real. I actually really love the upside of Joe Mixon. I don't know if I would take
love
him.
Cincinnati.
No,
love
again, like I said, I think
Bro,
Cincinnati's the
he
top
will
10
fucking
offense.
deep throat Andy Dalton
Yep.
any day of the week, even on Mondays.
Yeah, hey man, Monday's a good day for deep throat. Let me just say this. Joe Mixon, if he can take the job in Cincinnati and he's the primary back, I think he's right in line for a running back one season. And I don't love the pick because he's a very high risk, especially for your first running back off the board. However, I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Two things, because I know this guy's been waiting to speak over there. One thing over here, that O-line, they lost 2 guys on that O-line. How do you feel about that? They were ranked top 5 in each of their positions.
know that.
No,
They both went to they both went to the Cleveland Browns, by the way.
Like I said in our quarterback podcast, I think Andy Dalton is in for a top 5 season. I think
We're not talking about quarterbacks. We're talking about Joe Mixon. Here. We're
Yeah,
talking about
it's
the running
got-
back.
I like that shit.
Hi, they're on the
Straight
same
to the
team.
fucking business.
If you haven't noticed, there's only so many plays to go around, so some of them have to go to the passing offense, and some of them have to the running offense. Just so you guys wanted
Just
to know
a quick,
that
just
fact.
quick, because I know
No,
he wants to.
Andy Dalton is going to have a big year because I think they're going to have to be pass happy. They're going to be a short pass offense, and I think that's the way.
Can I
that
just go on the
offense
Andy Dalton thing in 1 second?
Absolutely.
He was the most sacked quarterback last year, 41, and they just lost 2 guys on the offensive line. Don't you think that makes it worse? And he's
We
gonna
talked about this. I think the passing approach is going to change. AJ Green has been a deep to intermediate threat his whole career. I think he's going to change to a more of a short range target, as well as the younger wide receivers on that lineup. So you're talking about Josh Boyd, who I think sucks, but he's a short range
It's
target.
Tyler Boyd, but keep going.
Same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so at the same,
I'm not here to
I have
last
high hopes. I think the passing game will open up the run game, just like the Patriots offense did for very many years.
What do you want to say over there? I know you've been waiting to say something, Wilcox.
Listen, I like Joe Mixon a lot, but so don't laugh. Dude, get
Let's
up.
make it quick.
No, I'm letting you talk.
No, just talk.
So real quick.
Come over here and talk.
So, Joe Mixon's a good pick. I don't like Joe Mixon in the 3rd. I think Joe Mixon would be a great pick in the 4th.
As a flex.
As a flex. I mean, even not a flex. He's even going to be a decent RB2. And I say that, without you laughing.
I'm not laughing.
I say that
How many times did you say you got sacked?
He got sacked 41 times last year.
41 times, and he lost his.
It's a real fact to have.
He lost his 2 biggest players. So Joe Mixon, he's not just him in the backfield.
You sound like Sheets when like we give someone time and you just don't get to the point at all. It's like ridiculous.
He's like-
It's so ridiculous.
All right, so you know what? I
Get
won't
outta
have
here.
any time.
Get out of
It's
here.
just the commissioner.
Just get out of here.
And
And
fucking
Harrison's
suck dick.
I think
good
we,
roast
I,
beef.
I, yeah, Harrison's got good.
roast
I think we need to move on
How
because
about Mike's?
spreadsheets is on the
Cool.
clock.
You know what?
And
You might
spreadsheets.
as well fucking draft Rodney Harrison right now. in the fucking 3rd round. Just do
Go
it.
to bed. Go to bed.
The more
cut
video
off.
evidence
You're
that
done.
this league is completely trash, and I know.
Take the floor anymore. Announce this.
Go right ahead.
Yo, like I said,
You're the free floor.
I've been saying this all
Before,
week.
before you make this pick,
Really?
this guy fucking fell to you.
Yeah.
Like, onto your lap, and you love him, and
Yeah.
you will caress him. He fell to you.
No,
So I've been saying.
Babs,
White Sox.
here we go.
I'm sorry.
I've been saying all week, guys. I think Doug Baldwin's been slept on.
You
all
said it on
season.
Wednesday.
Yep. I've been saying it
And the
for
wide receiver podcast.
this whole preseason and the wide receiver podcast. I think Doug Baldwin is one of the most consistent receivers in the league.
Let's go something different.
I also said on the same podcast that I'm willing to take all the high risk picks. So with this pick, I'm taking Sammy Watkins.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
Foot injury.
That?
Week 1.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
I've never been so shocked in my life.
Why did you
I
pick with
fucking
Sammy
love
Watkins?
you.
I know you just
Hey,
said you let the root.
I fucking love you, bro.
So Sammy
He's a real one. That's a real motherfucker.
Let me tell you right now. I told from the straight up on this pick last year. 3 of my four first picks got injured, and I still made the playoffs. I have no fucking qualms with taking the most injury averse, most riskiest picks in the draft with the highest upside. I'm taking all these motherfuckers.
Bro.
Sammy Watkins has top 5 potential, and I'm going for that shit, bro.
I like this guy.
Even if he gets hurt, bro, I'm still coming at the top. I don't give a fuck.
Can I play devil's advocate
Go
for
ahead,
that?
my man.
Talk to me.
Without getting upset and angry. I
No,
like the
absolutely.
Freeman pick. I mean, the Freeman
Yep.
pick was awesome. That sets the tone.
Yep.
Michael Thomas and Sammy Watkins, that's again, high risk, high reward wide
May I-
receivers right there.
May I respond?
Go right ahead. I'll be
So,
civil.
what if they're not injured, right? So Sammy Watkins.
We're never
I-
talking about any injuries whatsoever.
So what's their worst case scenario for both of those receivers?
So Michael Thomas, like, I think that's
Tyrod Taylor throwing the ball.
So we'll get there in a second.
Sammy
I
Watkins
think
has been a top 10 receiver whenever he's healthy. No ball, no hold
He hasn't been
bars.
healthy once in his whole career.
I think
He's
I'm
coming off the same 2
Not
surgeries
once.
that Julio Jones went off of. Bro.
I think I'm
The same-
Michael Thomas.
Do not compare him to Julio Jones.
How can you not? They have the same percentage.
Time out. Let the commissioner talk.
Better
I
quarterback.
think Michael Thomas was a beneficiary to Brandon Cooks last
Fair
year,
enough,
and
fair
I think that now that he's going to be playing on the outside, that he's just going to get double covered. I think Willie Snead, no matter what, is a beneficiary in that offense. I think if Michael Thomas is actually outside the top 12, I don't think he's wide receiver 1,
That's fair.
and that's where you
That's
picked
totally
him.
fair.
Sammy Watkins, another guy. I mean, they're both going to be wide receiver 2s. Sammy Watkins, I think, is a total boomer bust. I know you come on here, Doug Baldwin, which, by the way, I don't know whoever put this crooked for Tom Brady. That's very disrespectful to the GOAT. Happy 40th birthday, Tom Brady, yesterday. On top of that, I think that Sammy Watkins, very boomer bust. It kind of reminds me of Doug Baldwin. We try to go over the stats.
They had a play
Doug
third.
Baldwin,
Listen to me.
he's
They had a
10th.
play
He's
third.
10th over there on
So-
title of the
Can I-
podcast.
Can I fucking say something?
It was 1st and 2nd, no out. Sorry, I gotta the Red Sox game. It was 1st and 2nd, no outs. They threw.
Jerry Remy.
Time out.
Ball to the pitcher.
Bro, text it to him. Sammy
Can
Watkins.
I want to just finish on the Sammy Watkins thing.
Hold on a second.
Boomer bust. If you just looked at the Doug Baldwin stats that we talked about
They
off
did
camera
replay.
before this, Doug Baldwin, when he put up double digits, was like 15 points and above. That's what Sammy Watkins does when he has a great game. But when he has
Incorrect.
terrible games, he does really, really bad. And I think that's going to happen. Tyrod Taylor's a good quarterback, good mobile quarterback. That's a team that's going to be playing down, I think, in games this year. They're going to have to throw the ball, and they're going to have to throw it to Sammy Watkins, Buffalo. And I think that Sammy Watkins is going to go against good matchups in the secondary. He's going to have wide receiver 1 weeks. I mean, it's not a bad pick against a wide receiver 2, but he's overhyped in this entire league. I think he's been overhyped since day
That
one.
last comment really grinds my gears. If it makes sense to you. So
I gotta hear this.
saying because he's a wide receiver 2, right? That there is no wide receiver 1, 2, and 3, bro. You draft the players that you
God
like, and that's the way that I've always felt. You don't draft because look, I got a solid guy at wide receiver 1, so I'm gonna take a risk, bro. I think these guys, barring health, and you can't draft for health, are the best wide receivers at my selection.
can I go against that
I would be willing to bet that there is no wide receiver that comes after this that bets about if they're healthy for the whole season.
Are they consistent?
Yes, I do think so.
Time
I
out. Time out.
just-
Time out. Time out. Time out.
You are basing consistency on the fact that you go over double digits every week. Almost no receivers go over double digits every week. Almost
I'm
none.
gonna get my last
Almost
point.
none.
Streaky,
I'm gonna talk before you talk.
streaky,
Bro,
single
time
digit
out.
games.
This has to do with you guys' conversation. Sammy Watkins was the number 13 wide receiver going off. So all this guy said was that he's gonna be top 12. He didn't say that he's gonna be top fucking 40. He said top 12.
I said
so
it, yeah.
all he's gonna do is cover one of these Coopers, Cooks, Brian, Thomas, Evans, Thomas, Hilton. That's all he's saying. He's not saying like he's gonna be the next fucking Barry Sanders.
Let me just say this:
Sanders.
for the first 4 weeks, let's say Andrew Luck. Let's say Andrew Luck's
Barry
on the
Sanders,
PUP.
best.
Or
Who would you
fucking
rather-
Joe
Who
Montana.
would you rather have for the?
He's the
for
next Joe
Suns
So
Montana.
season?
right in that pick,
T.Y. Hilton or him?
T.Y. Hilton or him in the first couple games, I'd
T.Y.
still rather have T.Y.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
All right. God fucking damn it.
This
Bro,
guy's fucking crazy.
There's no reason to ever select T.Y.
This guy is fucking
Yo.
Dude, I'm gonna go home.
There is no reason to select T.Y. Hilton over him. This T.Y. Hilton with Andrew Luck on the PUP is garbage, bro. He, like I said on the wide receiver podcast, he is 4 points below his average, bro.
How many years has T.Y. Hilton and Sammy Watkins both been in the league? I think they're pretty similar, right? Like 3
No,
years.
T.Y.
No,
Hilton's been in the
not
league
even
2 years
close.
longer than him.
2 years longer?
Yes.
And who's
This is Sammy
outproduced?
Watkins
Who's
for-
outproduced?
Unquestionably, T.Y. Hilton has outproduced in terms of because of the injury history. Unquestionably,
Andrew
like I
Luck-
said, I don't draft for injuries, bro.
No, nobody does. If they do, they're fucking.
I think Sammy
retarded.
Watkins had the talent.
That's
If he
a
was on
lie.
a better team. he
No,
could've done.
dude, look at his splits, man.
This is
Look
what
at
I'm
his
talking
splits.
about when he
Look at
disagrees, he
his
stands
splits.
up and yells at
Look at the splits.
Look at the splits, bro.
Even with Tyler,
Babs,
even with Tyler,
you have to look at the splits, bro.
You
I
have
think-
to.
I think we need to move on.
No, you don't understand.
I
how
think we
good
should move
Sammy
on
Watkins
Bye.
because we have another pick in.
Yeah, Byers has been over there making this, getting ready
Is
for his
he
pick.
ready?
I don't know. He's
He-
watching the Sox game.
Bias.
I need a couple more minutes. I was watching
All
the
right,
game.
we'll talk. We'll talk.
Andrew
Listen to me.
fucking Benintendi.
The main thing is Watkins was the 13th wide receiver taken. He slept on.
Tell me he can't finish in the top 5.
He won't.
Bro,
I'm not
Watkins
saying he
is
will,
the top
but he
5
can.
No,
talent.
he cannot. He cannot.
You're crazy. If he's
It's
healthy,
absolutely
if he's
physically
healthy, if he's
impossible.
healthy for 13 games, he's guaranteed in the
If-
top
Dante
10.
Martin
if-
will
guaranteed.
finish
if-
higher
Guaranteed
than
top 10.
If-
he plays 16.
If
What do you mean
Guaranteed
if? He
top
did
5.
went off the same injury
You
as
said-
Julio
you said
Jones.
you-
The
Tyler
exact same
Boyd
injury.
will finish higher than him.
How much you want to bet? I will bet my life
50
savings on
fucking
that.
dollars.
50? That's it.
Julio
Come
Jones.
on, Cameron.
I'm so impassioned.
Come on, Cameron,
Julio
bro.
Jones has a much better quarterback too.
Come on,
I can
camera.
agree with that.
Wilcox,
I just wanna
come
see-
on, camera, because your kids are gonna be eating SpaghettiOs.
I'm not allowed to go on camera.
Okay, come over here and make that bet that you made with me.
you
Tyler
said
Boyd.
you said top,
You're a vagina.
you said top 5. I mean,
He has the
You're a
potential to
fucking
finish in the
pussy.
top 5.
so you
He said top 5.
I said top 10 guaranteed if he's healthy for 13 weeks.
You,
Guaranteed.
you do realize he has never gone over 65 fucking catches in his entire career.
That's fine. He's been injured.
I'm
And
pretty
he's
sure.
never gone over
Hey,
1,000.
Time out.
27
He had
yards.
way more than 60 fucking catches in Clemson, you bitch.
We're not talking about college.
He said career.
Probably not, because it's only 13.
So,
no one cares about
college is not his
No one
career.
cares. No one cares about
the
college.
commissioner can get a.
No one
You are
cares about
so
college.
fucking
Yeah.
retarded.
Again, it
Yeah,
just
Tim
shows, like,
Tebow was a fucking
how
college
this league
god.
runs. Just very
Congratulations.
Hey,
I like
lock
to
it
just
up,
get
No
one.
one cares about
Lock it up.
college.
I just like to get a point
This
in
shit
here.
makes me wish that Wilcox's mother had an abortion.
Very defensive on your end, just because last year you said Sammy Watkins was going to be finished in top 5 guaranteed. You just said top 10.
I can't guarantee anything with an injury.
You said
Hey, let him finish.
You
Let him
said
finish.
top 10 guaranteed. You said top
Barring
5
help.
guaranteed.
Barring help.
The guarantees have never worked with Sammy Watkins
Can I
over the
speak?
last couple of
Brian
years.
Hill.
That's fair.
I'm going to give
Brian Hill
you
is huge.
one
Anyway.
piece. We're moving on after this.
Hold on, that's it.
That's all
That's
you
it.
get. You get to come back.
This
Let's
is
go.
Sammy
One piece.
Watkins' 4th season. 4th season. He has 153 catches.
Yes.
2,459 receptions.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Google.
receiving yards.
Receptions, that's a pretty good.
Receiving
2,000
yards.
receptions.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. Hold on.
2000.
Not yet.
I'm drunk.
Come on camera. Come on camera while you
No,
fucking talk.
No, please.
You're all about
I
the
want
money.
you to
I'm
embarrass
fine.
I'm
yourself.
ugly. I'm
No.
ugly.
2,000 receptions in 4 years.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yo, come over here. Sit on my
No,
lap.
stop, dude. You're gonna get commission mad. Stop.
Sit down.
Stop. Dude,
Exactly.
stop. Just stop.
Bro, you're blatantly over the
Alright.
fucking...
You guys are way overhyped on Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins, at the very least, is a 5th round pick.
2,000 receptions. that's
At
a
the
lot.
very least.
With
a lot.
2,000 receptions.
Regardless of what I said or not. 5th round pick.
5th round.
I'm telling you right now.
Pick up the Tyler Boyd bet.
Dude,
Drop the Tyler Boyd bet.
Tyler Boyd is gonna score more fantasy points.
Is
this
that
year.
before or after the
He just
Gilsley
disappeared.
bet?
I'm getting off. I'm getting
Look,
off.
look,
These guys
look.
being fucking assholes.
Just to
2,000
respond.
receptions?
No, I get your sentiment, right?
Fuck you guys.
His career stats are not impressive, but if you break
What
it down,
is?
listen,
His fucking legs?
I'm about to get to that. His per game.
So is Leonard Fournette, and you guys are like, oh my god, he's fucking.
You're not gonna get the answer you want.
His
Okay,
per.
I think we should- yes.
Last thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the last.
You go, then can't make
hold on.
a point.
Per game stats. Sammy Watkins has never been outside the top 10. His per game stats yearly are always top 10. No question. Even with Tyrod Taylor, who everybody apparently thinks is a terrible quarterback.
Absolute
Which he's been top 12
fact.
in fantasy per game as well. So the guy, when he's healthy,
Hold on, that's
bro,
my
he
point.
is
Hold on.
unbelievable. And like I said, even if he's hurt, I don't give a fuck. I'm still coming for this.
2 games. 2 games in his 4-year career.
Okay.
Has he been healthy?
I would just like to state on top of that, it's over.
Yep.
You had no stats to back anything up. That's it. So Baez, you're up next right now.
Bro, you brought the fucking
You had
whole
no
book.
stats right in the back.
You brought the
Baez, do you
book.
have a pick or no? Would you like to just make it off camera or something like that, like you like to do, or would you
Untitled,
like to
I
move?
would too if
That's absolutely
He
fine.
doesn't even
Gutsy.
He doesn't even know
Gutsy.
who.
Hey, get up.
Respect it.
Hey, time out. Time
Yo.
out.
No.
I want to commend this guy because he slapped me in the fucking mouth with his pick. I did not.
You
think
can
that
yell
he
at a
was
camera, you can yell at people, but when you don't come on here with any stats to prove anything up, and all you do is talk about gut feelings, and he was top 10 and this and that, but you had no stats to back anything up, and I think when you rewatch that,
Bro.
you'll know what I'm talking about.
Yo, he's mad as hell.
I'm
He
not
has
mad
no
at
wide
himself.
receivers yet,
Absolutely.
and Sammy Watkins is gonna fucking blow him away.
You said that last year,
I've
too.
heard that
Zero
one.
You
wide
said that last
receivers.
year.
And Sammy Watkins
He
is overhyped every
probably
single
wanted
year.
Sammy Watkins.
Let's move on. Let's move
Let
on.
me talk.
Commish wanted Sammy
We
Watkins.
should move on from Sammy Watkins.
Baez is on the clock.
He is.
Xander
He's-
Bogaerts is still on the board. I mean, it's a good situation.
He's gonna go Devers, I think. I mean, he's up and coming right now.
I do like Devers.
Baez,
What?
the seat is hot.
I'm coming.
Right here. Let's
My
go.
thigh is heat.
Come here.
My
We're ready.
He's letting the stickers
Let's
still
get the
dry
stickers.
out from the beer
Yo,
that got
tell the
spilled
stickers
all over
before
it.
you make the pick and let's go.
Wait, what?
Whisper.
Babs.
Nothing
I
special.
couldn't stop.
I think we got a pick coming in hot right
Yeah.
here.
We do have a pick live.
Yes.
What do
This
you
is
think?
this is
What do
a
you think?
live pick,
No,
Babs.
Don't touch me.
Yo, Babs.
Don't touch
We're
it.
roommates.
Yo, respect.
I'm
Respect.
roommates with Daisy, not you.
You want a sip?
Yo, respect.
No respect. No
Yo.
respect.
I respect that
Hey.
fucking pick, boy.
Yo, what do you think
Gentlemen.
about my pick for real? Do you think it's better than Baldwin?
I actually disagree
Oh,
because
shots.
because
No, I'm curious. What do you think?
I'm going to be very honest with the Baldwin. I
Yeah.
mean, Sammy Watkins, it's not a bad pick if he's your wide receiver too. I mean, I kind of like stumped myself in going to that,
Yeah,
and I admit that.
Yeah.
But you said Baldwin was 10th off the board
Yeah.
for wide receivers. That's where he's legit going to finish 10th off the board. Watkins will finish under that. So I think that.
If he's
disagree.
healthy, I don't know.
But the whole health, like if, like we're always playing like ifs and
we
ifs.
want to drive.
Love that pick. Love that pick by Untitled.
Holy
shit.
That's a great pick.
Holy
Great
shit.
fucking pick.
I want to hear him talk
No,
about it.
he's not. He doesn't want to talk about it. I like that. He does not want to talk about it because that's a
Untitled.
great pick. Great pick.
That's a good
Terrell Pryor going to Untitled.
I
right
like
there.
that pick.
You guys talk about Terrell Pryor.
I know.
real quick.
Okay.
Let's talk about
Opposites. You
Terrell
guys
Pryor.
hate it. I love it.
Thank you.
I love that. He just went 3 wide receivers in a row.
Oh my fucking
RB0.
Why Terrell Pryor?
Well, what's the point of going
Why
fucking
not?
running back?
So we just talked about
New
Baldwin.
team.
I mean, you're gonna
New
finish
team.
with Baldwin wherever he is.
there a pick?
He's just putting that's a high risk, high reward with that. With Terrell Pryor.
I look.
ahead.
Here's my take. I don't think there's any scenario where Terrell Pryor finishes inside the top 12.
Last year!
No, I don't see it this year.
Last year!
No, reduced targets are coming.
on a team-
There's no garbage
Who threw
time
the
on
ball
time
last
that's going to
year?
contend
It
for
doesn't
division
matter.
title.
Shit bum and a shit bum.
He finished fucking
Yeah,
top
that's
12
that's
last
his,
year.
that's
That's what
his,
I'm saying.
That's last year.
but that's his point is that
That's
he
what
was
I'm
on Cleveland Browns and he was a top
12
12 wide receiver.
Top 12 last year. Tell
They
me he
just
wasn't.
lost. They just lost the.
Posse. Pryor's posse.
Oh
Man,
Oh my man!
Ah, the Red Sox win.
they just lost Deshaun Jackson and Pierre Garçon
I agree.
over there. Kirk Cousins, no one cares about contract years or anything like that. Kirk Cousins, man, he's gonna throw the ball.
I mean-
this guy is what 6'6",
Dude, I like that pick a
200
lot.
and probably 35 to 250 pounds. He is a red zone threat for a team that's gonna get down in the red zone and throw the ball. I think that's a great pick. And look at the last couple wide receivers that have come out of Cleveland.
Bias.
You have Josh Gordon, Terrell Pryor. I mean, like those guys have been built up like
That's your
that.
fucking steal of the draft.
Like those, I mean,
Look. Let me go on this.
go ahead.
Washington is not the scenario for him.
That's his
I
biggest
understand.
draft.
What I'm afraid of, and I said this on the wide receiver podcast,
Absolutely.
is he gets prototyped into that Deshaun
I can
Jackson
say one
role.
thing, I have
'Cause
not
he's a
broke
burner.
this to
Bro,
anybody.
he's not a red zone threat. He's not. Josh
Yes, he
Doxson
is.
is an elite talent, and I know that sounds silly.
You don't think height has anything to do with
I
it?
love
He has a
Terrell
small
Pryor,
cornerback trying to
Not, bro.
cover.
He's not a physical receiver. He's a speed
It
receiver.
doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
He's not
No,
a
I
possession
agree.
runner.
Yeah. I
He's a
think his
speed
percentage of
guy.
catches
Look,
was
he's also
55%.
In Cleveland, he had
55%.
in Cleveland, he had a
Hey.
good. He made
Alex.
good fantasy seasons out of things because there's nobody else there to carry that.
He's
weight.
also a quarterback.
He had known to
Okay,
throw
but
the
he's
ball
not a
either.
quarterback in Washington. Was one of the best quarterbacks in the league.
He threw 4 touchdowns last
He
year.
has
What do you
no
mean?
one to throw him the ball.
That you can't not bring any quarterback stats in this. This is
Yeah,
clearly
Kirk
wide
Cousins
receiver.
clearly has
I'm
that
sorry.
job.
Like you
Clearly
can't
has
just
that
say he
job.
threw
Sit
4,
down.
but he's not gonna do.
He had
Look,
no
look,
one
look,
to
look.
throw him the
That-
ball.
I really
That was bad.
I'm a strong believer of Josh Doxson. I think he will have a role in this offense. I'm not saying he's going to be anything special, but he will
I
have a
think
role.
Jamison Crowder
You take him
will.
away. Jamison Crowder is clearly the first option on this offense in terms of passing game, and I don't think it's not even. I don't even think it's close. Look, I don't hate the pick, but I hate it in front of Doug Baldwin. I think Doug Baldwin is the clear number one and the red zone target in that offense.
How many touchdowns does Terrell Pryor get this season?
Under 10 easily.
I think he's
Like
gonna go double digits. I'd say right at 10.
I would say between 6 and 8.
I'd say 10.
So,
I'd say right
And
at
that's kind of generous. I could see him slipping into the 4 range.
So Alex, I'm a fucking Captain Kirk big fan. What's his punchline?
That's it. He stops it.
What's his punchline?
You know what I mean?
You like that? You like that?
Hey.
I like that. But bro, Terrell Pryor will not break the 10 touchdown mark.
I don't think
You know what I like more about this
No,
pick?
that-
We're not going to even talk player. Is Untitled actually not going in the ADP? He's trying to grab. He sees something we don't see.
Yes.
He
That's
sees
totally
something,
reasonable.
and I like that.
Look, I'm speaking from personal. You know how much I love Doug Baldwin, right?
Yeah.
And I know I took Watkins over him, but I like Watkins even more than Baldwin this year. I know I've been low key on him, but Baldwin is a clear better pick than Terrell Pryor in my eyes. In my eyes, and obviously everybody has their own opinion, but that's my opinion.
I think.
I mean, I agree. Like Baldwin slipping where like he will finish like 11 or 10, and it's not a sexy pick, but he's gonna be there. I agree with you.
He's right there with DT, bro. I really feel.
So Dupe is on the clock after we digest that pick. Dupe is on the clock. He already got Melvin Gordon. He has Mike Evans, which I think out of the first 2 rounds, he has two first round picks.
I think he has the best team.
So going into the third, everybody knows he wanted Terrell Pryor.
I remember.
So who does he go? Does he go with the value? Does he go with
quarterback?
He's gonna go Baldwin. It's gonna be kind of like the Mike Evans thing.
Look,
Mike Evans
this is
fell
the
into
third
his lap.
time.
Okay,
Let me just pile
He's not
on.
gonna give that up. Melvin Gordon fell into his lap. Actually, these 3 picks all fell into his lap.
3 picks in a row where he found the value. All the value fell to him. If he doesn't take this pick, I'd be surprised.
Do you think that goes against Duke? Because like we said last year, it's a fluke. Kind of like this draft so far in these 3 picks, it's something that just fell into his
I
lap.
don't think this is a fluke, man. I mean, what can he do? He takes the players available to him.
He could change it all without taking Doug Baldwin right here.
Also stretching.
He could take a Drew Brees. He could take the second tight end off the board. Who would be the second tight end off the board?
Travis
It's
Kelce.
pissing me off.
Maybe Jimmy Graham. Maybe. Jordan Reed.
Oh,
Jordan Reed won't go.
He's a fan of Seattle. He's a big fan of Seattle. So
Hey, this is middle third.
Jimmy Graham,
Dude, there's nothing.
Doug Baldwin, I will not be shocked
Nothing
either way.
for it.
We're at an hour and a half here. I don't think Duke's gonna make his pick anytime soon.
He's gonna make his pick. Anytime I call him, he will make it. I'm gonna take a restroom break. You guys keep talking. Digest that pick.
If you want to
And
go,
I'll-
Let's go, Bias!
What do we digest?
Timeout, halftime circus here.
Hey, pause it. Pause it.
Yeah.
Alex, great pick, by the way.
guys, take over. Take over.
I'm letting you take over and have your freeform
Let's
again.
go.
I'm gonna,
Hey, guys,
I'm
let's
gonna
just
stand
take a
here and
quick
watch.
Terrell Pryor was the last pick.
I want to stand here.
was the last pick.
Terrell Pryor's the last pick. T-Guns, get on there. I want to see the.
I'll be front.
I am now talking behind here, and I get to be a GM for a time.
Do I get the commissioner seat? No, I don't get the commissioner
Fuck
seat.
you.
Terrell Pryor was a great pick.
We'll move this.
Yes.
Honest to
Move
God.
this trophy aside.
Terrell Pryor had no QB last season. I had him for the majority of last year with the Cleveland fucking Browns.
Your name was
with
Prior
a
Posse
shit
the
bump.
whole season.
Name their fucking quarterback for 2/3 of the season.
Who cares? Why are you talking about last year,
Trash.
bro?
Hold on, listen.
Absolutely
Who cares, bro?
nobody.
Hold on.
A once quarterback
Absolutely.
converted to a wide receiver.
Absolutely.
And he killed it. And everybody knew that he was the primary target.
Yep.
And he had a very good season.
On a
He
shitty
will
Cleveland
have
team.
at least 1,000 yards. I say 7 touchdowns.
He is.
Kirk Cousins
like
throwing him the
He
ball.
is a top 15 wide receiver all day. Maybe earlier.
Roughly.
Remember that.
The only
Wide
thing-
maybe.
receiver 3.
The only problem is you
Wide
guys talking
receiver
about last
three.
year when he was on Cleveland.
Okay.
Jamison
even
Crowder
more.
is the number 1 target
No, it's
in
not.
Washington. Terrell Pryor.
It's a different target. It's a different target. Jamison Crowder is the
Well done.
short target
Honestly, well done.
in Washington. It is a completely different ballgame.
I'm just saying I don't like the pick there.
I love the pick.
I would
I
go
love the
elsewhere.
But you have to look at it through
10th place the last fucking 4 seasons.
He didn't,
so.
there was no running back in his spot.
All right, fair enough.
There was no running back in his spot.
I think we're being called to come off the seats already.
Hey, you gotta let us finish. You gotta let us finish. You can cut it out.
I
it's
mean,
fine.
we're an hour and a half deep.
never
Nobody's
cut
gonna listen to us
anything
anyways.
unedited.
I'm gonna listen to it anyway.
Just be
so it
real.
doesn't matter.
Here.
It doesn't
That was a
matter.
great
I'll give my
pick.
seat up to Corey.
No, Corey,
Great
fuck
pick.
you. Don't worry about it.
Lucas, let's go. The pick is in.
Alright, so do it.
Who's in?
What the fuck you waiting for?
For who?
Babs,
Duke?
get in here. Yo.
No, give him a break, dude. He bust his ass for this fucking league.
Baby Dupe on the phone. Our
Babs deserves a fucking
defending
break.
champion.
Babs, have a drink, bro.
Our defending
David.
champion.
Yeah.
So
Mr. Duke.
the past couple picks, spreadsheets took Sammy Watkins, Untitled
Trash.
took Terrell Pryor.
Great pick.
That puts you on the clock.
Sammy Watkins gonna hurt his foot again.
That's the best.
Wait,
so
time-
pick, like,
Pick of the draft.
round.
Ryan, pick of the-
Time out. I wanna get like good view of you.
You can't.
Not the same.
Why is it not?
No. I
He's
can't
gonna
believe
get hurt.
still win. I can't believe he's still winning.
Tara Tibbs
I mean,
sucks.
especially for
I
wide
can't
receivers,
even-
like, hey, no running backs from the board. I'm going wide receiver.
Yo,
Dude.
how do I
Champ,
make
what's
this
up?
so that the champ could be seen?
Champ, what do you got to say? What do you want?
You get a little closer there. You should bring the trophy in view too.
That's true.
Fournette?
He is
the
our
trophy
champ.
in there.
Trash.
Can't even see it.
All right, so put it up so they could hear him. Let's hear it.
Go ahead.
Alright, you ready?
Yes.
We're ready.
Alright, so with the 3rd round pick, Team Duke's taking Doug Baldwin.
Doug Baldwin.
Great
Solid.
Great
Very
pick.
solid.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick. I like that pick.
Champion
He should have
right
gone at the
there.
beginning of the 3rd round.
Easy.
For sure.
Dupe. Well
I'll
done, man.
take.
Great pick, bro.
You're on your way.
Oh, he's flexing on him.
You're on
He
your
said
way.
he's
Don't do it.
repeating.
Steroids.
Do it.
Tom, you have anything to say?
It's an alright pick. You just take what fall to you.
Oh!
I got my pick hijacked, so it's alright.
Yeah, not
Who was
for
your-
you.
Hey, hold on.
That's a
Hey,
hell.
who was your pick that was hijacked, dude?
Pryor.
All right.
Oh,
See?
all right.
See,
You
he
got
had the same
take
plan as you.
that you have
I'm
to
just
take
saying,
that
bro, all
into
your picks fell
consideration.
to you. Like,
It's a very good
props
pick.
to you,
But
bro.
Doug
It fell in your
Baldwin
lap.
is
It
a
is what it
very
is.
good
Fucker.
pick.
We do.
You
Doug
ain't gonna win
Baldwin
again.
is a very good
I'm coming for your title.
Russell Wilson is healthy.
I'm coming for your
That's a
title.
Very good pick.
Your picks ain't gonna win another title. I'll just tell you that.
You got to finish in 10th place again.
So we have Brophy on the clock. All right, bro.
Where's Brophy at? Where's Brophy at?
Bovey's
He's a-
alive?
You're coming on.
The only guy unemployed in this league
Take care, bro.
is not available to make his pick.
It's a little ironic.
A little
Wow.
ironic.
Might say.
Wow. So he took who fell to him, which
Doug Baldwin.
was it expected?
Yes.
No, but hold
I'd
on.
say so.
So, expected? No.
What do you mean by expected? Like expected that Doug Baldwin to fall
What?
that much?
No,
Expected
both
that he
ways.
took what fell to him?
Yeah. Who else do you have there?
Which
I mean,
both of his other
no,
picks
it was
fell to.
definitely not expected. Was it expected that Doug Baldwin fell that far? No.
I was surprised.
I think it
I
was.
was definitely surprised.
Who else is gonna take Baldwin?
Would either of you guys taken Doug Baldwin in
No.
third?
Yes.
In his
Late
spot?
third, yes.
In his
Late
spot,
third,
absolutely.
yes.
In his spot, definitely.
So you see
Definitely.
upside there.
Absolutely.
I don't see
Well,
upside.
I myself, I don't really see the upside.
No upside.
I don't think he eclipses like what he did last year. Last year was like
I do.
And that wasn't even that good.
Russell Wilson.
Because Russell Wilson is
hurts.
healthy this year.
Yes.
He's healthy.
Now
But he's been hurt the last 2 years, really.
Their running
if
game,
you
you
really
don't
look
know
at
what to
it.
expect. I think Russell Wilson will be better.
Kamish, what do you have to say?
I just want to know what Brophy's going to be doing next. I mean, he already made 2 picks and was Antonio Brown, DeMarco Murray. What's he going to do in the pick next? that
So he
has?
has till next Friday,
So-
and we'll get back to you
Alshon
next
Hey,
Jeffrey still on the board?
hey,
Alshon Jeffrey's
and
still on the board.
regardless-
That's my.
Right, and regardless of
That's
what
my,
of
prediction.
what
That's
Brophy
my
made,
prediction.
regardless of what Brophy made,
No one's drafted.
Murray and Antonio Brown are 2
Alshon
fantastic picks. The problem with
Be a good pick,
Antonio,
by the way.
DeMarco Murray is
Carson
the fact that
Wentz on the ball.
he has a hamstring injury right
All
now.
right, what's the last pick that you know?
So
that went
let's
down?
stand by.
Keep talking though. It's all right. You guys still got the stage.
Dude, we have an
Okay,
hour and
right
30
here,
minutes.
big
All right.
Talk about your engagement.
No, it's not
So,
about
hey,
that.
by the way, thank you for inviting everybody from the league to come to your wedding. That's very, very nice of you to do something
Dude,
like that.
this is your fucking house, bro.
And then do you think
What?
that you can
Thank you
FaceTime
for
us?
inviting everyone.
And then-
This is his house. Yes,
Do you think that you can
It is.
FaceTime us?
He's right about
I was
that.
just saying, thank you to invite the whole entire league to your wedding, especially people like Pat Brophy and
Look, this is your house. Remember
It
that.
was
That's
more
fine.
of
Whatever you
a
have
plus
to do.
one.
I'm gonna send you the.
Yeah,
send you
absolutely.
the
I mean, the whole
draft
league's gonna be
board
there.
It was
right
all
now,
about
but
the
we're
plus
live right
ones
now
this
on
year,
the
babe.
podcast.
So it's like, as long as everyone goes, I don't
Next
care
baby
who's
Brophy right
invited.
here.
Brophy's up.
I just talked to Brophy. I'm gonna send him the view of this so he knows what's
He's taking
live.
Alshon.
Brophy has a long day at work tomorrow, so I don't
No,
think he's
there's
making
just
the
no way Brophy takes fucking Alshon Jeffrey. There's no way.
He's been off the board.
There's no way
for too
Brophy
long.
makes it
Ah,
sit
yeah.
right now.
We have 2 more
That's what
picks
he's gonna do.
till it concludes the
You get the last pick.
Third
the.
round.
third
We
round.
have to
Text
finish
draft.
it tonight.
Who's
We
after
have to
Brophy?
finish it
I know.
tonight.
We'll finish it on the podcast.
Who's that
That's
last
it.
pick? Red zone, right?
Red Zone gets the last
Okay.
pick.
Okay, so it's
You're
just gonna be
taking
Brophy.
Alshon.
I don't have to pick till what, Wednesday?
No, fuck that. You're picking tonight.
Friday.
No, I'm just kidding. Nah,
You're taking Alshon
I'm
then.
texting the draft board to Brophy. I hope that he makes it into consideration to
You
to
should
make a
you
pick
should
right here.
pause this. You should pause this and then commission come
There's
back.
no pausing. You keep going.
No, we're just
One.
gonna keep it live.
Alshon Jeffrey
we don't
or
wanna
Drew
go over
Brees.
two
I
hours.
guarantee it.
We don't want to go over 2 hours.
I mean,
Alshon or
dude, the last,
Brophy.
the last 2 picks in the draft. The last 2 picks in the first 3 rounds. Where do you think that goes?
So-
like a whole
wait,
movie.
what?
Where do you think that goes? The last 2 picks, the last 3 rounds.
No. No.
So
Yeah.
I'm this pick, so I cannot talk to that.
Don,
I-
where do you
I
where do you
do
think
not-
the next pick goes?
I really don't see him selecting.
He has 2 running backs right now.
Yeah,
So he's
far-
got 2 running backs and that's all, right?
No, time out. He has Brown, and he also has Murray, so he doesn't have any running backs.
All right, so honestly,
I mean, he has one.
He is one.
Hey, so he can go anyway. He can go running back. He can go tight
He has
end.
Brown and Murray.
He really go- he
you were
really go
looking at
anywhere.
the.
I was.
You forgot that we
Yeah,
still
I
have
did.
to trade everybody.
He's still taking
Damn,
Alshon. Knowing him.
So with
taking Alshon
with right
Jeffrey.
here, I mean
That's what I
he can go anyway. I don't see him going running back. There's really nothing on the board.
What do you think?
I would say
Could he go Drew Brees?
I would say
That
him
was
going
the other
quarterback.
one that I brought up.
I would say him going quarterback or tight end. I can see him going Travis Kelce or Drew Brees.
Too early. Too early.
You don't
for
even
Kelsey.
think about Reed right here.
No, I do think about Reed because Reed's the number 2 tight end off the board.
Too many injuries. though.
But they're both injury prone.
I just think it's
Babs.
I say Alshon.
That's all.
Babs.
You think so?
That's fine.
I would rather.
I would think.
He's away. He doesn't really see much. He's gonna see.
Listen, if
top
it was
players.
us-
He's gonna see top players
you were
available.
right.
Hey, if it was
He's gotta
us,
see Alshon.
if it was us, I would say Alshon Jeffrey.
Ryan.
In his eyes,
He needs a shot.
he's gonna need
Yo, Corey, real
quarterback
quick.
that's gonna get him 20
DeAndre
points a
Hopkins
week.
still available.
And he's
Christian
gonna
McCaffrey.
DeAndre Hopkins.
I wouldn't touch.
I hope he takes.
I
it.
wouldn't
Let's
touch
see who
that
else.
second.
I hope he
Montgomery,
does.
I do too.
Alshon Jeffrey, Allen Robinson, Tyreek Hill.
Bro, there's
Allen Robinson,
value.
that's your guy.
Like,
Tyreek Hill with
Any guy that slips past these 2 picks is
Nah.
fucking value.
Value.
Hey,
Ton.
Like,
Tyreek
it's
Hill.
That's true.
Not
Hey,
McCaffrey,
let me speak
but
about Tyreek
special
Hill real
teams.
quick. I don't know much about fantasy football. I'm absolute trash all the time.
I agree.
But
We all
Tyreek Hill, I feel like at this pick in the draft would be the most valuable wide receiver at this point in the draft.
Special teams hero.
He does special teams too, so he gets points for special teams. So
Does
if
he
you're,
get that? Because Babs does not allow that.
He's
but so in our league, no. But if you're in a league that involves special teams,
Well, let's talk about our league.
but it's not just about our league.
It is about our
No,
This
it's
podcast is about Legends of Lawtown.
no, it's about overall. It doesn't just say Legends of Lawtown fucking podcast. It just says it's a
Let's ask the
podcast.
producer. Is this about Legends
No,
of
it's not.
Lawtown or
It's
about?
not.
Or about what?
Because if that was the
Fantasy
case,
football.
we'd have fucking 3 views.
this is.
So let me speak for a second.
What
Alright.
is this about?
You've had 2 minutes and you're
Let me speak
just
for-
rambling. You're rambling.
Bro, we're talking about Legends of Lawtown fantasy football.
Good.
No, I'm all
Talk,
done. You
talk.
go.
What? What
No, you
about
go.
Tyreek?
Bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Tyreek
about
Hill.
Go ahead.
Good. I'm waiting.
No, you're on the
Smaller.
spot. What about?
So Tyreek
No.
Hill, out of
No.
what's available right now, Tyreek Hill is the most valuable when it comes to whether it's special teams,
But we
whether
don't get
it
points
is,
for that.
huh?
We don't get points for that.
But if Tyreek Hill is in your position as running back, or I mean, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, as a receiver.
My bad.
I have another
Wide
one.
receiver.
Gillen is not even.
I will have another one. I'm drunk. If
No shit.
Tyreek Hill,
Gillen doesn't even know
had-
how to get around right now.
I mean maybe, if Tyreek Hill had one as a wide receiver and got a
It's right
touchdown,
there.
you get points for a touchdown.
Send it.
The pick is not in, but a shot to Mr.
Oh!
Gilman is in.
Don't listen to this guy right
Justin,
now. Leonard Fournette.
All right.
bro, the main thing is,
Go ahead.
bro, you're overvaluing Tyreek Hill, who had an amazing season last year. But bro,
With
all right,
Jeremy Macklin
guys,
on the
guys,
fucking
guys.
team.
Okay.
We're still in the 3rd round.
No,
Why are
we're
we
not.
talking about
No, we're
Tyreek
not.
Hill?
That's what I'm
No,
trying
we're
to
not.
Special
say.
teams. He's
Bro,
for special
listen to me. We do not get fucking points for punt returns. We do not get points for kick returns. You've been in this league for fucking 4 years. You haven't won shit in 4 years.
More than 4 years.
He
Oh,
loves
how
the
many
Kansas
years?
City defense.
More than 4 years.
Special teams.
So how many years?
Continue.
It's a French defense.
I've been in the league since fucking 2
5
years
years.
That's
before
what Pat
Bad took
Brophy's
over.
gonna
5
draft.
years.
Kansas City special
So
teams.
5 years.
This is my 6th year.
Oh no, this is not your 6th.
Yes, it is.
You're dead wrong.
It
This is
hasn't,
this guy's 6th
even
year.
been 6 years.
I haven't even known you for 6 years.
Bullshit! I just hit my 6th year in the fucking military.
So I haven't known you for 6 years. I've known you for 5
It
years.
definitely hasn't been 6
Whatever,
years.
dude.
Just
Exactly.
Just fucking
Anyways, bro, have another. You've been in the league for 4 years. This guy is about to make his pick. Let's have some respect for Pat
Sean
Brophy,
Jeffrey.
bro.
Oh, is that what we're
He's
doing?
gonna trade whoever it is anyway.
we're
so it
doing
doesn't matter.
respect for Pat Brophy. That's why he's shitting on me. All right.
There shall be no respecting Pat Brophy in this
All
podcast.
right. That makes sense. That
But
makes
we will
sense.
let him make his
care
pick.
I say Alshon Jeffrey. Any
I
other
bet.
predictions? Any other predictions?
Pick
I
prediction.
bet
Pick prediction. Will
Tyreek Hill finishes higher than any of fucking Corey Janelle's
Stop
fucking
talking about
running backs
Tyreek Hill.
right now.
Please. You want to double down on the Gills?
Yeah, that too. That
It's an
too.
easy bet for you.
Wide receivers, you know what I mean. I'm fucking drunk.
So pissed. Probably so pissed. He hates his league.
He's not.
Like I'm just like astonished that Wilcox took Leonard Fournette in the second. Wait, he took him in the
Bro,
first.
you took Jay Ajayi as your fucking first pick. Explain to me how that. No, his first pick.
Shit's about to get wild.
Jay, all right, I will explain it to you.
16.
Alright, let's-
16.
let's hear it.
I actually
16.
want to digress on that one.
Let's
I'd like
hear
to
it.
get
That's
the
a solid
champ,
pick at 16.
But it's his first
the champ from
What's a
before
solid
back in
pick
here,
at
and I
16?
want to
So
get right
Leonard
in the middle and
Fournette
ask
is
you questions. I want to run down the
Okay,
entire
get these
group.
clowns out
These
of
clowns
here.
need to get out
That
of
doesn't
here.
matter.
Alright, so I would like to digress.
I know,
Your
I'm
pick.
sorry.
Fournette still sucks.
I need another.
Guys,
Still sitting down.
Brophy's might not make his pick. I just want to go over today.
Oh,
And I
he
wanna-
will make his pick.
I don't care.
And I'm gonna give you both 30 seconds.
That's
And
my
we've already
guess.
like on this far.
I wear my
Stay on topic.
sunglasses.
It's gonna go sheep first. You get second. Unless you want to pass it off, pass it off. We're gonna go for all today. Today was a wild day all around,
bro.
including the
Legend,
second round.
the Legend of Lawtown was amazing today.
Don't touch me. So
Legend of Lawtown was amazing.
There we go.
Sammy Watkins top 5.
how did we start today? What was the first pick that started today, everybody?
AJ Green.
No.
AJ
Yeah,
Green was the
Negative.
first pick. that
No,
started
no,
today.
negative.
No, absolutely positive.
It was Demarius Thomas that started today.
No, it wasn't.
AJ Green started today.
No,
The producer's
Okay.
speaking.
I don't know.
AJ.
Hold on, stop.
Sorry.
Tell us, please. Everybody's very angry.
AJ Green started today with Alex Baez.
Awesome.
Guys, 30 seconds. Every single pick we're going down. AJ Green, you go. Over there.
Excellent value.
The value is amazing. Alice, can you agree with me?
Alice.
Bro, the fucking Bengals are a top 8 offense.
I would agree.
Maybe
Top
top 7.
seven.
Top 7?
Give 'em
At
top
least, at
seven.
least top 10.
Guys,
Top
moving on. T-Guns takes Todd
That was
Gurley.
not
What do you think
even
about Todd
30
Gurley in that spot right there?
A little
Sucks.
bit higher than I would have taken him, but ultimately I think he's right on the same level as Jay Ajayi.
He's a workhorse. He's a workhorse.
I agree.
You got a workhorse in Todd Gurley. He fucked me last year, but I don't hold it against him. He's a great fucking pick at the end of the
I had made my second pick in the draft. I took Jordan Howard. I've been defending him nonstop. No one really likes that pick. What do you guys think?
The thing is, you say they're not going to stack the box. I say they're going to stack the box. He says they're going to stack the box. Justin said they're going to stack the box.
They're gonna stack.
Justin said they're going to stack the box.
There's two Justins here. Just
Tom
for the
didn't say
record.
they're
Both
going
of
to
us
stack
say
the box.
the same.
He's
Are they
not
going to
seeing
stack the
double.
box?
Nah, I think so.
They're going to stack the box.
They're
So this-
stacking the box.
Going forward this morning, I talked to Sheets in person. He said, wow, Mike Evans is still on the board. That's what Duke took right there. Can't believe that. What do you think about Mike Evans falling into Duke's lap pretty much? for a
I
wide
like the
receiver?
value. I think the league is a little over exaggerating how much he fell. I think there's maybe 2, maybe 3 players if you consider Jordy above him that went ahead of him. Other than that, I think he went where he should have went.
I'm not a fan of Mike Evans, like I said on the last podcast. But at that value, it's so hard to pass
I
up.
know.
And Duke made the pick within probably like 25, 30
So
minutes.
pretty crazy.
It's a
He
great
was there.
pick. Great
He was
pick.
there.
Pretty crazy that picks were going really fast. You were on the board. We thought you would just hold out until Monday.
Absolutely.
But you started what today, right now, what we're talking about is because
Babs.
of you.
Babs.
You took your pick, Jay Ajayi. Why'd you pick
Babs.
him?
Trash.
I don't care about football. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I care about
Jets
the
suck.
fucking league. Shake my hand, you motherfucker.
Sheets, what do you think about
Bro,
this?
get the... Yo, I care about the fucking league, and I put the league over myself, and I took a guy that's concussed. I took a guy that does not have a center, and I went out on the limb. Let's go.
Now, he got a problem on his guy. The next pick was actually you. And right away, you went Michael Thomas.
Who I love.
Why do you want to go about Michael Thomas?
I love him.
I think Michael Thomas has, again, I look at him and Sammy Watkins in the same boat, man. I really think they have the top 5 upside. I
think
really
you're
do.
correct.
I really think they both have the top 5 upside. I don't predict them both to be up there, but I think they both have a shot.
T-Guns didn't have a first round pick, but his first pick was Todd Gurley, as we just talked about. Second pick, Lamar Miller, the pig. What do you think about him?
Lamar had a down year last year, and he was still successful. Howie obviously picked him last, whatever, blah, blah, second, whatever.
Howard picked himself.
I feel like
Howard
second
picked him
round.
first.
Shut the fuck up.
First round.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
He did.
No, he picked Calvin Johnson even though he retired.
No, he did.
Still,
That was 2 years
yes, he
ago.
did.
But anyways,
He picked.
That was
he
2
picked-
years ago.
He picked
The
Jake
focus
Dobbins.
on
Peanut
the
gallery. I know who he picked.
You lost your
was 2
speaking
years
time.
ago.
Lamar Miller, go ahead over there.
Lamar Miller is a very solid pick. I can understand why he took him because he was his second running back. If he was his first, it would be a little concerning.
CJ, we're trying
Just
that.
because he doesn't have very high upside, but he is a solidifying factor for T-Gun's roster.
Ton had, this was going to be his first pick. Traded down, this will be one time that he done it many times. Went to Wilcox. He went with Rob Gronkowski, first tight end off the board. What do you think about Gronk going there, right in the middle?
I love Gronk. I think any point after the first round ends, he's a perfect pick.
Just remember that was his third pick of the draft year. He went 2 running backs with McCoy and Fournette. Went Gronk. Instead of the other wide receiver ones, he goes there. Anything about Gronk?
I like him.
Pat Brophy going next. Takes DeMarco Murray. Just found out like 2 days ago. Tweaked his hamstring. Kind of iffy. Probably thought there was no other good running backs on the board left. He wanted to get one. He went Antonio Brown first. What do you think about DeMarco there?
Safest pick on the board, no question at the time. I think even with the hamstring tweak, I think you take him over the rest of the. I would probably take him over the past 3 running backs before him. To be honest.
So you picked DeMarco over the past 3 running backs.
Agreed.
Okay. Talk to me. So when you take DeMarco there, where do you take Henry?
You got to pick Henry a little bit early. DeMarco Murray, man, he is the leading rusher in the last 3 years in the NFL.
He's been.
They have one of the best offensive lines.
The same argument I made for Doug Baldwin for being consistent. DeMarco Murray's been the same.
I think we have to move on to the next pick, guys. No guts, no glory had this pick. He picked T.Y. Hilton. Does he know that Andrew Luck might not start? You said before in the wide receiver, Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton are from the hip together. What do you think?
Pat, you listening?
Hate that pick. I don't see any reason to pick him over Dez Bryant. I mean, other than that, I still think T.Y. Hilton will produce close to wide receiver 1 value, I just would never pick him over Dez Bryant.
Bro, that makes me like question Howie's legitimacy in this fucking league, if that's even a word. Legitimacy? It is.
It's a word.
Okay.
Valid.
You got it, bro.
Like, why the fuck would you pick T.Y. Hilton over Dez Bryant?
Don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Let me just pick.
I don't have to go in depth.
You are nope. You
Real
lost
quick,
it. You
real
could have
quick.
already. You could have already talked.
Yo, so real quick. T.Y. Hilton is coming off of an amazing draft last year. I think Howie set himself in a bad state right off that pick.
I agree.
Le'Veon Bell went to Gilman's school with the 3rd overall. Went for another running back, Marshawn Lynch. What do you think?
I'm starting to come around on Lynch. I really think Lynch could have that really high touchdown upside in a standard league. That's what you look for, is red zone attempts. I think he's gonna get there. He is old. There is concerns that he could fall off a cliff and
Die. Yeah, dead.
Murray can
Straight up. R.I.P.
DeAndre Washington
Take
could
that
take
goal.
his.
Ton had another pick. He was going
never
out. Ton had
fucking
2 picks coming up. Ton
That
traded.
happens, man.
You don't get to say we have to move on. Ton had 2 picks right here. He wanted to trade both of them again. He's trading out of the 2nd round. He had 3 picks, goes to the 3rd round.
Jackass.
Oh no.
He's a stupid idiot.
The oh no's goes there with Tom Brady. Tom Brady, the first
Good
quarterback
fucking
off.
pick.
He is even stupider idiot.
That's
I agree.
worst pick in the draft
Probably
so
the
far.
stupidest
Unquestionable.
Worst pick.
I really
Worst
think
pick so
Tom
far.
Brady going over Aaron Rodgers.
O'Leary, I respected you. Babs, put your fucking resume all the way up here. You're on the fucking bottom to
Last
start
place,
the fucking
rookie.
league.
Look,
Bro, why the fuck would you take Brady before Rodgers,
Not the
brother?
first time.
I agree.
You're fucking wrong.
Someone got
Don't
nervous.
listen to
Ton said he was
12th
going to trade the
place
pick.
last year.
And another person was like, I need to grab a quarterback. That was T-Guns. What do you think about T-Guns grabbing Aaron Rodgers right after Tom Brady?
love it.
I like it.
Love it. There's
I don't love it. I don't love it. I will never love a quarterback before the fucking 3rd round.
Going to the 3rd round now, wide receiver off the board, Demaryius Thomas. I mean, this guy has already had 3 picks. This was his 4th pick. He wanted to go with something safe.
That was a
What do you
bad
think?
Bad pick.
Compared to look, I said there's no scenario where I would take T.Y. Hilton over Dez. There's absolutely no scenario where I would
He's
take
the
DT
9th
over
wide
Dez.
receiver off the board right there.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Demaryius Thomas is a very solid receiver. You play to win fantasy. You don't play to come in 3rd place.
Do you think that the next pick with T-Guns, Dez Bryant fell into his lap and he had to take him? Or do you think that was just something
He traded up to get that guy.
I traded.
Traded up to get that guy because
He
Dez
didn't
Bryant
fall
was
into
clearly
the
the best wide receiver on the board for the last 3 wide receiver pick.
Time out.
You don't have to call timeout. We're going to let you speak.
Okay, so this guy fucking took. Who did Wilcox even
Demaryius
take?
Thomas.
Demaryius Thomas. Why would you fucking take him when Dez Bryant's still on the board? Amari Cooper's still on the board. I would fucking take Terrell Pryor over Demaryius Thomas.
Just quickly.
Demaryius Thomas doesn't even know if his mother is out of jail yet. Demaryius Thomas doesn't know who's fucking throwing him the ball week 1.
Just quickly.
That is a terrible fucking pick.
Amari Cooper's been falling out of the top 25. Like last year, he was not like in the top 20 and top 25. Dez Bryant was also 28 last year as well too. Dez Bryant also has a tough matchup for the first couple weeks, so he feels that that's the safest pick. Going to the next one is Gilman again. Taking another pick. Brandon Cooks wants to go with something with the Patriots.
Boom!
What do you think?
We just talked about wide receivers last podcast. I don't like Brandon Cooks. I think he's way overvalued. I think he should go maybe a full round or 2 later. All the wide receivers in this ADP have significantly more upside, in my opinion.
I agree.
Okay. So Tom Brady, like, he splits his shares. He's the Drew Brees, but in the AFC. Brandon Cooks is gonna get his work. He's gonna be a wide receiver 1, 2. Fuck you. And this guy is legit, and he has top 10. What's the word I'm looking for?
Upside.
Potential.
Top 10 potential, upside, whatever you fuckers decide on. Brandon Cooks is a great pick at that pick. You reach for him, but he would not be there at your next pick. I really like Brandon Cooks there. And
Great pick of that pick, but he reached for him.
what? How many touchdowns did he score last year?
4.
7
he
or
didn't.
8. 7 or 8.
7 or 8. He will surpass that.
So Ray Charles, it took you long enough
He
to
will
actually,
surpass whatever he.
Ray Charles took you long enough to actually answer that. Next 2 picks was him. What do you think about him taking Cooper and Gillisley?
I really like Cooper. I'm on the fence about Gillisley, but only because Crowell was still on the board. If Crowell was not on the board, I'd like Gillisley. I don't mind it. After Crowell, I think the running backs fall off a cliff. So I'm okay with it. If he's high on him, whatever, no big deal.
Double down right there. What do you think about me getting Crowell right there? I felt like that was a fall into my lap right there.
Like I said earlier,
For a flex position.
I think Crowell might be the steal of the draft. I really believe that.
I really
think Crowell is falling.
Next pick, do you think Howie was rushed into making Joe Mixon right there? Do you think that he just didn't need a running back?
Look, I said this before with Corey that he's like set on these old timers, dude. He took Devontae Adams on his second year.
Never taken a young guy, right?
Yes, he has. Yes, he has. Go back 2 years when we drafted at David's house. He took 3 young guys in his draft in the early picks, and he really is willing to take the risk on rookies. And you know what? I that's a very risky pick. I don't like it personally, but I can see the potential there.
Who are the 3 young guys that he took at the veto?
Let's skip that.
What?
The next. Stop it. The next. Gonna go through it again. Sammy Watkins.
Who's the V?
You both like that. I say I disagree. I mean, it is what it is right there. Terrell Pryor. I think it's a big pick for Untitled to kind of make a ballsy statement that he thinks that he's going 3 wide receivers as well too, and Doug Baldwin, which is almost a fall. That's a fall too. I think. You could say that I had a steal of the draft with Crowell, but Baldwin to be over there is another steal of the draft.
I agree.
There as well.
I totally agree.
Pat Brophy's not making his pick tonight.
He's definitely making his pick.
It's
read
over.
Read this. I said, ready? Yep. I'll FaceTime in 2 minutes.
You FaceTime him right now.
Let's give him 2 minutes.
Why am I give him 2 minutes?
Because I pick right after him, so give him time.
Let's talk about top players.
I want to talk about Pat Brophy.
Top players still
Because
available.
Talk about Pat Brophy. Before he sees this, before we see his pick, let's talk about it. Who do you think he's gonna pick?
Alshon Jeffrey.
I don't care about his fucking pick.
Who do you think he's gonna pick?
I think if we got rid of him in the league, no one would fucking care.
No,
he would be like a
This
David.
is true.
Who's Brophy?
Alshon.
Who is Pat Brophy?
Whom is the Patrick Brophy? Who
I
is
don't
he?
know.
I bring up a legit argument. I think Pat Brophy brings absolutely nothing to this league. I mean,
I'll
it's
miss
very
Pat
true.
Brophy because he gives us fucking easy trades.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what do you think he goes in this?
He does.
in this? Instead of fucking shitting on this guy's life because he has it hard enough.
No job.
I mean, when you have no job and you have bad teeth,
What's so hard about no job? What's so hard?
when you have a
about that?
haircut of a 4th grader, like it's really bad. I mean,
No career.
hey, look it. Hey, look it.
Fish's template.
So where does he go?
Time.
Time out. We're done shitting on people. Where
No,
does he go?
absolutely
Because
not.
he's ready to make his pick.
I
just want to know where he's
to the
going.
welfare line to get like this check because we
What's
actually
his
pay
first
for
two
him
picks?
to survive
Who
every
is his
single
His
week.
first 2 picks are right here on the board. Antonio Brown and DeMarco Murray are his first 2 picks. So he has.
Which aren't bad picks.
He's
They're not
totally
bad picks.
flexible.
Alshon.
I think his first 2 picks are very solid. I know.
agree.
Alshon.
The roommates talked about
Nice
Alshon.
pick.
I really think Travis Kelce is the right
Is
pick.
Pat
there.
Brophy
I
going to make the
agree.
playoffs this year?
In the end of the 3rd,
Yes.
Travis Kelce.
Absolutely. I think
He
Travis
will-
Kelce is.
That's where he's going. That's where he's going everywhere.
Okay, sure.
He
where
does
he's
not score
going.
the touchdowns. He doesn't score the touchdowns.
Travis Kelce.
He's the only one that scores the
Where does he go?
touchdowns
Where does he
over
go
there.
right here?
They have Tyreek Hill.
Who? Look. Here's
right
my
now,
argument, right?
Where does he go?
Travis Kelce is clear cut the second best tight end right now. Jordan Reed's already dealing with
I
injury
agree.
again.
100%.
Look, here's where I stand. Alshon Jeffrey sits in a pile of wide receivers where who knows what the fuck is who. If I was him,
number
I
one
would I would clearly take Kelce. I don't think Alshon is clearly number 1.
So with him going Antonio Brown, him going to Marco Murray, I still feel that right now where we're picking, there's no good running back there. Right now with wide receivers, I think it's too much of a gamble as well. I think he's going to go the safest route, and I think he's going to go Drew Brees. I think he's just going to grab the best quarterback available. He'll have arguably, as Pat O'Leary would say it, the best quarterback, the best wide receiver, and maybe the best running back. Not the best running back off the board, but I think he's going to go even all across the board.
I think
it's the safest
we're
bet.
working on the same logic. I just think that the tight end position has more
that?
cost benefit right now. I think Drew Brees could fall a whole nother round. Maybe
I
2.
agree.
So I don't think Travis Kelce will last another round. That's my problem with that.
I think
So
that
before
we,
he makes his
I think that we got Brophy live. Profi.
was very.
Yeah.
We have you live.
If I said it right, everyone takes a shot here.
I liked.
All right. What did Brian say?
Likewise.
All right, you're on the clock.
Everyone's pick.
All right, what did Brian say?
So you're like right on line.
So,
Doesn't matter what they said. It doesn't matter.
guys,
The fact is, this is your pick.
Time out.
Pat Brophy, the illustrious
Brophy,
Pat Brophy. Go
we
ahead.
predicted your pick, but we're gonna let you make the pick before we say our predictions. You'll see it live on the podcast.
I want to hear Brian's prediction first.
Doesn't
No,
matter.
you'll see it live on the podcast. So we're all ready for you.
Hey, what's
All right.
my prediction?
I'm going Keenan Allen.
Wow, that's a fucking great pick.
I like it.
That's
Nobody.
a fucking great pick.
That's a hip injury waiting to happen.
I wouldn't say that. Brophy,
Brophy, real
Alright,
quick.
kidney.
Can I get a real quick
Kidney
Brophy?
waiting to happen.
Kidney. My
Bro,
bad.
Brophy, can I get it real quick?
Separated
Why did you
shoulder.
choose Keenan Allen in that spot?
I already have AB. I know that
That's a good reason.
I don't have a pick next round, so I'm just going to take a shot on him. Could end up with top tier potential.
hey, he had a freak injury last year. That's a really
Real
good
quick,
pick.
I do. I like that.
That
You-
was, that was
I like that.
If he's healthy.
Pat, Pat,
No, that's what I mean.
guys. Pat Brophy, you've heard all the other picks. Any surprise picks that you want to talk about real quick?
Off the top of my head, not really, other than I think Gillisley went a little early, but I trust the decision.
There you go, another Gilsey
Say you trusted
survivor there. Thank you,
Say
Pat
you trusted
Brophy, for
it.
making your pick right there in the third round.
Bless
Yeah, no
up.
problem.
Bless
good
up.
shit, bro.
And red zone is.
I like that pick.
All right, Red
All right,
Zone.
Brophy,
We're
we'll
already
talk
at
to you
2
on the
hours right
podcast.
here on the podcast, which is pretty
All right,
ridiculous, and I want you to make your pick here.
Instant reaction. Instant reaction on that.
He needs to take a leap.
Look. Instant reaction
Yeah, go
on
ahead.
Keenan Allen.
Take the middle.
There's a pool of wide receivers.
Take the middle seat.
There is a pool of receivers
I like it.
that are really equally valued. I think at that
You
tier.
like this pick?
I really do like this pick.
I like
For the same logic of Sammy Watkins. However,
He's
I
always
think it's a half round too early. I think the problem is, like I said in the wide receiver podcast, Tyrell Williams is a real factor. Look at his red zone range.
Real quick, you say you don't like it. He liked it. You don't like it. Tell me why
He's
you
one
don't
of the
like
most injured receivers of all time. There's always something, and it's not bone structure. It's always like kidney or something like that. It's going to happen again. I
Guys,
guarantee. And Philip Rivers is getting older.
May I, real quick?
Their offense is nothing
it. I'm
great.
gonna give you 15 seconds. Just say what you gotta say.
Look, he just drafted two of the most durable players in the league right now. I know DeMarco Murray is dealing with a hamstring tweak, which read into that as much as you want. However, he can risk taking an injury-prone player right now.
Guys, what should he have taken right there? If you were to pick in his spot.
I think the best value would have been Alshon Jeffrey. He's a solid receiver, and with Carson Wentz throwing the
He's
ball,
another guy
I think with Carson Wentz throwing in the ball, yes, he's a small minor injury, but I think Carson Wentz throwing in the ball, there was no number one receiver on that team last year. Carson Wentz will be better.
Who should he take right there?
He should have taken him.
I think Kelsey or Breeze was the right pick. I really do. I think both the running back and wide receiver markets were at a point where they're at a standstill, where there's a pool of guys that are all equally valued. If you take away the names, I don't think you see anybody that leads those packs. I don't think Alshon is anything special this year. I like the Eagles' offense this year, but I think the ball's going to be spread around quite a bit.
Wilcox off camera or come on camera. What do you think about that pick, real quick? 30
Normally, I wouldn't like a single thing that Alex K has to say, but I will say on this pick, he is 100% correct.
Great.
I do not think that anybody else was correct for this pick. I think that maybe you had made a jump, but I definitely think that it wasn't a horrible pick for you.
Spit it out.
And that's all I have to say.
Thank you. Corey Janelle, he's got the last pick. I'm glad this is fucking over with.
He never picked a player, by the way.
Who?
He's biding his time.
Yeah.
No, he just wanted to talk about the pick.
He's gonna talk about
Yeah,
that.
I was just on with the pick.
I'm glad that the draft's already over with, and then we can have a couple of days off to break because this is getting ridiculous, and we're over 2 hours. This is like probably one of our last podcasts, like for another like week and a half. Just like we have to settle down for a little bit as well too. Corey Janelle's gonna be the last pick here. What do you think Corey's gonna take? Everybody around the room can go.
What does he have right now?
I'm gonna start with Gilman, and we'll talk about what he has so far. Red zone, his first pick was Jay Ajayi, right there. Yeah, Gilsley and Amari Cooper.
Gilsley and Amari Cooper.
He has to go other than a running back right now. He has to.
So what wide receiver do you think he's gonna go with? Wilcox. Wilcox, why don't you go first with your ESPN stats? that's not even a league that we're in.
No.
And why don't you go ahead and
Drew
see what you
Brees.
want to talk about?
I mean, I feel like right now he has to go with either a main point producer, either a Drew Brees, a Travis Kelce, a Greg Olsen. Right now, I don't even feel like his a Gillisley is a running back too. Honestly, I really don't.
And we've heard that 3 hours ago in this podcast.
He has to go. He has to go right now. Either a tight end or a wide receiver. He has to.
And I'm just gonna go off on that one that he in the past always goes tight end kind of early. Like he likes those like certain tight ends. He's had Jordan Reed in the past. He knows what comes with it as well.
I agree.
Injury risk.
The problem with Jordan Reed is he's injured right now, and so is Travis Kelce. But you also have a Greg Olsen who's not injured right now, who puts up the same point percentage as Jordan Reed and a Travis Kelce.
T-Guns, real quick off camera. What do you think he's gonna do right here?
I don't mind coming on camera here. So
your Aaron Rodgers all soaked in beer after cleaning up the laptop.
Corey's the guy that likes to take guys that have high upsides. Allen Robinson, skilled wide receiver. He needs another wide receiver. I don't know who the hell he has in his roster right now. I know he's J.J. who sucks. I say he goes Allen Robinson. Right?
Gilman, real quick. What do you think?
Going Allen Robinson.
I think Corey's gonna go Drew Brees, a great quarterback. Late rounds, he's gonna put up points. Everybody knows it. Drew Brees.
I'm gonna actually want to go before you. Thank you. I think he's gonna go Ty Montgomery. I think he's gonna take a risk on another risk on a running back in Green Bay because he's going with Jai. He's going with Gillisley. It kind of seems like he's gonna go with those reach. I don't say Jai's a reach, but like suspect running backs. And I think he's gonna go. I think he's gonna go Jai. Untitled off camera.
That's why I think he needs like a solid. Someone who's gonna get him points.
I agree, and I just think that he's just.
Granted, he usually goes quarterbacks late.
And I just
but Alshon is still up there. He's
running,
still on the board.
and I look at running backs.
He might still go.
Who's left in running backs? Delvin Cook,
Carlos
Spencer Ware,
Hyde,
Carlos Hyde, and Tom Montgomery. What do you? I say you have anything to say off camera?
What's happening?
Corey's pick.
I heard you talk about Ty Montgomery. I think he might do that. But
favorite roommate knows.
He's definitely not going with Drew Brees. 100% not going with Drew Brees here.
Inside sources right there. Mike Turner might have to step down.
You picked Jordy in the first round, so your credibility is gone.
Sheets, what do you got?
I really like Drew Brees for him. I was under the impression that he might be leaning quarterback pretty hard, especially after he was upset about Aaron Rodgers being off the board. I do like the pick of Ty Montgomery a lot. I think he wants a part of that Packers offense as much as he can. So my two picks right now for him are Ty Montgomery and Devontae Adams actually.
Oh, that's a good
So
pick.
I think he might be really high on Devontae Adams only because in previous seasons he was very high on me picking up James Jones. And I remember doing that and him being, hey, there's a touchdown guy in Green Bay, and he's a touchdown guy in Green Bay.
What do you think of Randall Cobb?
Oh, he's a great pick later on for like
sleeper.
A great sleeper.
I think he's gonna take away from Ty Montgomery. That's why I bring that.
I think he takes away from Ty Montgomery and Devontae Adams. So look, I'm of the belief that Corey takes a piece of that Packers offense because I think he's the type of person that looks into the top offense of the league and he wants a piece of that.
That's why I think he wants Drew Brees.
That's totally reasonable as well. But roommate says no. Roommate says no.
Former roommate.
And you're
The roommate that brought him down and the roommate that brought
two
him.
roommates, they're conflicting.
So you went Drew Brees and you went Alshon Jeffrey. You broke
I say
them
Drew
down.
Brees. That's my number one.
Drew Brees and you said Drew Brees. No, you said no. He's not.
I'm just saying that Corey won't take Drew Brees.
What's he gonna take? Like the actual pick
Ty
he's taking.
Montgomery, you like that?
I think Ty Montgomery may.
I think that's
Oh, he's not going there. He's not taking either or. That's all I was trying to
Drew
say.
That is a horrible pick.
Drew Brees, Ty-Mo,
Leonard
or
Fournette.
Devontae Adams. That's my three. I think
I like
that's
that.
it.
Green Bay offense in general, I think, is he wants to.
I think he really wants to be that.
I don't think it's a horrible pick. We've been talking about it.
To be
for years.
honest, before he comes back down, I think Devontae Adams would be the worst.
Dude,
pick of those
that
three.
starting job is gone.
Look,
He might not come down for another hour.
If Devontae
Even as a
if he
backup,
picks- if he
fucking
picks
Montgomery was
Devontae
hurt.
Adams-
Dude, that
As a
starting
backup,
job is
Montgomery
fucking
got
gone. It's fucking pissing me off.
If Devontae Adams gets picked right
Leonard
here,
Fournette's gone.
you heard it here first. That's the worst pick in the draft.
Gilman.
Devontae Adams?
Yeah.
I agree. Who has that?
Nobody.
Gilman, we have all the league here.
Who's on Corey's team?
Gilman, if you put a sticker on someone else's team, they should automatically get the pick for where you pick.
Cooper. Gillisley.
Like Kansas City.
From here on out?
Like no, but like if you come up on the board and you make like the wrong pick, I think that's someone.
The wrong pick?
Yeah. This goes back.
His season's over.
You're laughing. This goes back to when we were picking in the fantasy.
Oh yeah, because I've done that. I've done that once.
And the Kansas City.
I tried to draft. Yeah.
I'm getting. That's why I want to make the stickers myself, but I'm getting worried that somehow something this year.
Yeah, something's gonna happen.
You're gonna make some picks.
Corey's gonna
It's not
take
me.
out
It's not me that's good. It's gonna happen. I
Corey's
guarantee.
gonna throw the
Corey
Joe
has
Mixon
to
sticker
take
right
out
now.
Robinson.
No way.
So Allen Robinson was on the last podcast
He has
talking
to.
about wide receivers. He went off on it.
Yeah.
It all depends on Blake Bortles, but I also think last year when they force-fed him the ball, he got frustrated himself too. I think he's just.
Oh,
I just don't
Blake
think
Bortles
he's that
isn't that
elite.
good.
I don't think he's that elite
Blake
either.
Bortles is terrible.
Can I?
DeAndre Hopkins is a way better pick right there than.
I would
That's
say
not
they
bad
have no
either.
second
That's not
receiver
bad
on
either.
that team.
Is anybody watching
And
at
no,
this point
and
of the podcast? Is there anybody out there
quarterback.
watching this?
And no
Let
quarterback.
Sheets go. Let
DeAndre Hopkins,
Sheets go.
I don't see it.
DeAndre Hopkins, in my opinion, is the best player available on the board. I think.
Best player, but he's
Yes.
throwing the ball. He has Helen Keller throwing the ball right now. So
When's the last time
Listen,
Hopkins
he has
was
Justin
Listen.
Wilcox throwing the ball
So
right
listen,
now.
I know it's
Trash.
super late in the podcast. So I love the way that Alex K drafts. I really do. Honestly, out of any of the GMs,
Even the Sammy Watkins pick.
hold on, let me
speak.
talk.
How do you feel that half the leagues are in this picture right now?
Hold on.
Let's get the whole league in
Listen,
this
honest to God.
Not in
He
the
is-
playoffs.
Hey, will you shut the
Not
fuck
in the
up and let me talk?
playoffs.
Nobody's listening at this point.
And-
Anyway,
Out of
so.
all
We
the
got
players
like
in
4
the
out of
league,
16
he's
in
the
the
most
playoffs.
honest of them. Do I think it's right? No. So I don't feel like Sammy Watkins. What a fucking stupid pick that is. That dude fucking.
Tom Lowe is the most honest.
Dude,
He
he
finishes
hasn't
10th place
played
every
more
year.
than fucking 9 games.
And I know
his
it's
whole
but a fish
career.
ain't higher.
Listen,
You know,
listen.
We're listening.
Once
again, you're being honest.
What the fuck was the last thing you said, dude? It made me want to shit my fucking pants.
We are listening, but nobody else is listening to this podcast right now because
Please,
we are
go shit
2
your
hours
pants.
and 9 minutes into this.
Go shit your
So
pants.
yes, we are listening.
Hold on,
but no,
hold on,
You've had
stop,
one good year.
stop,
You've
stop.
had
We're
one
stopping.
good year.
But dude, because I can't even talk right now.
You
And
can
talk.
talk. You have the
Talk.
floor.
No, because
You can
I want him to say, I want him to repeat it.
Who?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
What is being
Someone
said right
someone
now?
shit in their pants.
What
This
was
is
the
why
all I
nobody's
fucking
listening to this podcast because
What was the last
can-
person, the last player you said that was a good player?
DeAndre Hopkins.
no. You said Keenan Allen, the last player.
No,
taken,
it was
you said
DeAndre
no.
I
Hopkins.
was saying DeAndre
So-
Hopkins is the best player on the board right now.
What's wrong with that?
Oh no.
What's wrong? What's wrong with
He's
that?
the best player on the board,
So
but he has no.
the way that Alex K drafts is the best player on the board. Okay, great. I also thought Cam Neely was the
Cam Neely,
He's a good guy.
What is he?
He's
What
all-
hell of a
where's
hockey
he going
player.
here?
hell of a hockey player.
He was.
He was fucking.
So-
you're right about
Will
that.
Red
I'll
Zone
give you that.
take Cam Neely
fucking Neely.
at this point in the draft? Or is it too early? for
Hell of
Cam
a
Neely?
right.
Sorry,
Cam Neely.
I'm drunk.
Come
Tune in to
down.
the next podcast to find out.
Cam
This-
Neely,
this is
wide
why-
receiver for the
this
Boston
is why-
Bruins.
Terry O'Reilly also available at this point in the draft. Just so that you all know. Ray Bork too. If you're looking for a team defense, Ray Bork is available.
Yo, fucking say what you gotta say.
This is
Because
why.
nobody's listening at this point.
This is why. I can say whatever I want to say because he probably pushed fucking pause.
Say
already.
what you need to
Listen,
say.
So listen,
Cam
listen,
Neely, really?
listen. No. Sorry, I'm drunk. All right. So you said DeAndre Hopkins.
Have you been drinking alcohol today, Justin Wilcox?
Can I fucking talk?
Sure, go ahead.
The
Yes.
1 out of the 17 times.
Okay. DeAndre Hopkins, best player on the board. Go.
So you say that. Now, normally, I 100% agree with what you have to say. Now, do you say DeAndre Hopkins is the best available player? Yeah, he might be the best available player. But is he the best player to play that position with what he has to play?
Yes.
Is he going to get...
That's what I
Is he
think.
going to get 1,200 yards and fucking 8 touchdowns?
Sure.
No, he's
Why not?
absolutely not.
Why not? Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Because he has
1,200
no
yards.
quarterback for one,
What do you mean?
and their second option is trash, so they
May
will
I-
double team him.
If Deshaun Watson takes that job, what's to say
No,
that he doesn't have a good
dude,
rookie?
Deshaun Watson is fucking
Because
terrible
they're still
too.
gonna double
Deshaun
team.
Watson
They're
needs
still
a
gonna
safety
double team
blanket.
Hopkins.
So-
And DeAndre
So
Hopkins
No
needs a
Fuller.
safety blanket.
No
Alex,
Fuller.
Alex, normally,
All you have to do is target.
honestly, dude, on every other pick, I'm 100% with you, brother. I really agree with it. Like, it doesn't matter who's picking. It doesn't matter if it's Corey. It doesn't matter if it's fucking Babs. I'm with you. But that pick right there, when you said that DeAndre Hopkins is the best available, dude, DeAndre Hopkins wouldn't even be on my fucking radar. I would rather pick somebody who is second on their team.
Get into the picture real quick. So if DeAndre Hopkins is not the best player, who is the best player available still on the board? Get into the picture.
Is Allen Robinson still on the board?
Yeah, I already said that. You have to make-
Alright, so Allen Robinson is absolutely the best player on the board.
That's so bad.
What do you mean it's so bad?
I could not disagree with that more. I think Allen Robinson is a clear, he's literally 10 spots below the DeAndre Hopkins.
Dude, I would pick Allen Hurns before I pick fucking DeAndre Hopkins.
I think the pick
is
legitimate argument with Alshon Jeffrey.
Guys, everybody.
Is Alshon Jeffrey
Let's end this
on board?
podcast with,
Yeah, we're ending this
with
podcast.
Team Red Zone pick real quick.
Real quick. You say DeAndre Hopkins. That's one for-
No, fucking
I said Allen Robinson about 15 minutes ago.
Allen
I
Robinson.
said DeAndre
Allen
Hopkins.
Robinson all day.
Allen Robinson, Allen Robinson.
I said it about 15 minutes ago.
What do you think?
Alshon Jeffrey. Alshon.
Alshon, what are you picking?
DeAndre Hopkins was his
DeAndre
best.
Hopkins, what are you picking?
Throw. Yo. Click.
Get in here, bro. It's your pick.
Let's end this, please. Please end this.
Big three.
Please kill me
Ray
right now.
Charles. Ray Charles. Take it easy.
Jamal Charles.
Ray Charles.
Thank you guys. Yo, I need the big three in here.
Here you go.
Justin, get up.
Yep, I'm sorry.
I'm curious.
Bye,
Mr.
Curious.
Fucking,
I gotta hit
what is your skirt?
All right.
Mr. Last
The last pick. I'm glad this is over with. I
Ready?
can't believe the lead. I actually, before you make your pick, I actually liked. Oh yeah, thank you, producer over here, Untitled. I actually like that we did all these picks like really early too. It's really risky,
Bro.
And someone's gonna get fucked over. And
What
someone
you
will-
do for this
But I like
league
that. I like
is
that.
absolutely unmatched.
You don't need to
Brother.
You don't need to say that. He knows that.
He knows it. He just likes us to fucking to kiss his feet. He loves when the league kisses his feet.
I thought
So-
I have another
so
back
who's
surgery
on the clock?
for that one.
You.
You're
Red
up.
Zone.
I thought I traded it. Anybody
So, hey.
want that pick?
I do.
Alright, what do you want to offer?
I have a 12th rounder available.
We'll talk offline.
Some people were saying Allen Robinson. Some people saying Alshon Jeffrey,
I would not
DeAndre Hopkins. Like
I love
so,
him.
wide receivers going heavy right there.
No.
Maybe Drew
I'm
Brees.
not gonna go
Drew
wide
Brees
receiver.
could be a
Drew Brees,
safest
maybe
pick,
Travis
but
I'm not gonna
your
go wide
favorite
receiver.
roommate said,
Travis
"Hey, he's not
Kelce.
picking."
I'm not going wide
Hey,
receiver.
Alex, he's 100% going Travis Kelce. I can
Look,
fucking
let
pay-
me just lay it out.
I will
for
pay you.
I'm gonna lay it out to you for the
How
best
much,
available.
bitch? Because I'm not going Travis Kelce.
I can guarantee
So
you're
Kelsey's
going
the best tight end on the board,
Traffic
clearly.
Kelce.
You're going tight end.
Drew Brees
I know.
is on the board for
He's going
quarterback.
Guys,
tight end.
guys.
Let the man make his pick.
Guys, let's
let
end
the
this.
fucking
Let's
idiots
end
over
this.
here. Let the
Go get your pick.
Time out. I want to hear the rest
All
of
right,
it.
you get
You said
you get the floor again.
You deep down now.
Go down.
Tight end Travis Kelce, he said he's not interested. I totally understand that. He's the best tight end available, but there's more value later in the middle of the draft. Quarterback, Drew Brees is
I already
clear
said
cut.
that.
I
I'm
totally
not
think that's reasonable if you were to go that route.
I'm not Tom.
Wide
I'm not-
receiver.
I'm not.
Wide receiver is clearly
God,
DeAndre
which was
Hopkins, and everybody else is a cut
love
below
it.
that.
I
It's
love
not
it.
even close.
How much closer was the fucking tight end 7 than the
Running
tight
back?
end, the wide
Running back.
quarterback 7, quarterback
Running back.
3.
Carlos Hyde is still on the board, and I know that you have two running backs,
I will not.
but Carlos Hyde really does have value here.
Okay,
I really
bro,
believe
who
that.
else do you like there?
You can't bring me here.
Can I get the stickers over here for running
Look,
back?
I'm not.
Minnesota defense
Here's
still
what I think that you would like, right?
Let me get the stickers for running backs, Gilman. Well, this guy's talking.
Ty
Is it my
Montgomery.
prediction? I don't give a fuck who you.
Ty Montgomery being available at running back is a high pick for
No,
this
it's
guy
not.
right here.
Absolutely
I
not.
think he wants a part of the Packers offense. It's a high-powered offense, maybe the best offense in the whole NFL. I think Ty Montgomery is a really juicy one, and I think Devontae Adams sitting there is really, really tempting.
It's a difficult decision to pick the last pick of the
It's
fucking.
difficult when it's spilled
The
in
last
beer.
pick of the third round. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand how like everybody fucking.
Holy shit.
Can you even peel it off? Do you need
No,
some help?
I just don't understand
Alex.
how people slept on this
I
guy.
can't even believe this pick.
that last part.
I wouldn't be able to believe it if I was you either, bro.
Alex,
Like,
Alex,
it's rare that
I
a guy
completely
that
disagree with what he said.
you like so much falls to you in this predicament.
I know he's
Like-
on the Colts.
Bro, he really is on the Colts.
Hello, look at that last one. Hello.
Do not.
Hello.
Do not.
Hello.
Commish. Do the honors.
Oh, this is terrible. I wish he didn't.
Who the fuck spelled beer on my fucking sheets?
God damn it, Will
Bro.
Cox.
Anyways, to wrap up the fucking third round and the best draft that the commission's ever fucking
Cut
drafted.
that off, by the way.
The best draft the commissioners
job.
drafted?
Yes,
Or
the commission set
was
this up.
in control.
I mean, it's very iffy here.
Brian wasn't in control?
I guess.
I'm gonna draft
Barely.
the Green Bay Packers running back,
High and tight.
Ty Montgomery.
I mean, that's a big fucking mistake.
What I say? That's originally what I said.
That's a big fucking mistake.
You think it's gonna make them?
Corey, that will be gone by fucking week 3, bro.
I think you just got Montgomery. I don't know who the first name is on that.
Who the fuck is Montgomery?
Is that a legit sticker?
It's a legit.
I don't know.
I got.
If Alex
spare
didn't
stickers.
fucking spill beer on it, it would be Ty Montgomery, but it's Montgomery
Wasn't me.
tonight.
Did he really take Ty Montgomery?
Yeah, he did.
I mean, it's a good pick. So like, you're
No,
going
it's
with.
not.
It's not.
It's not.
How is
Instant
it
reaction. Instant reaction. These motherfuckers don't know shit about
They
fantasy.
don't like.
Let me-
they're
let
on
me
the
just tell you
outside
something.
looking in.
Let me just tell you something. Ty Montgomery is guaranteed to be in the running back 2 range.
Oh, it is.
Even
RB2
if he doesn't
range.
be the lead back, let's say Jamal Williams takes his job, he's still going to be a slot receiver. on that
I
team.
took Leonard
There's
Fournette.
no,
and we're
there's no
fucking
reason to
shit
not
on
draft him
I-
within the first 4 rounds.
This guy couldn't stay healthy as a back.
You're an idiot.
I just think
That's
that you know, he went Jay Ajayi, who's concussed right now, who's hurt. Mike Gilsey reached to a lot of people, and then going Ty Montgomery.
I didn't
two
pick
of those
Amari
running
Cooper.
backs.
I didn't pick Amari
Hey,
Cooper in between
hey.
there. Oh, Amari Cooper. He's,
Can I
his great grandmother died too.
Can I
so-
say something?
Get the fuck out of here,
I just
yo,
want to running backs. but-
bro.
Can I
if you're
say
gonna
something?
come at me about my picks, come at me with fucking facts, bro.
Can I say
because
something?
you already damaged my pool table. You fucked up my sticker on the fucking Montgomery pick. So what the fuck do you have to say, bro?
Don't touch him.
Please
Tell him to wear a dress in 2 weeks.
What the fuck do you have? Hey!
Alright, get up.
Give up.
Don't touch my ass, dude.
Yo, so real talk. Ty
I can't believe he took
Ty
fucking-
Montgomery, not a bad value here. I
think that's a great pick.
Oh
as
my
well.
god, dude, I'm fucking disgusted.
There's a-
I can't
we
believe
need to
I'm
end
part of
this.
this fucking
We need
league.
fucking rounds.
I can't believe I'm part of this
Please
league.
end this.
I'm really
I
glad
really
he
can't.
didn't take
I'm
Devontae Adams.
Absolutely disgusted.
Great pick.